Emulation is associated with piracy by capitalists. That's the t-shirt.
Anyways.
Yes.
Climb time.
Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb time. Climb
Sorry
time.
about that. No, I know what I have done. Just gotta, I forgot that our Hooper list is.
What? This is like Howdy Doody in here. Where's Claude Hopper?
Howdy Doody in here. Little lever. Yeah? Can we go back to the main menu? I don't think we can from this screen.
No, I can't.
Okay. What are you saying?
I mean, we can restart the game if you want.
Let's restart the game. I just want to stay on this main menu. Let's actually get an introduction before you jump in and try to
Sure.
crush this game super fast. Look, you want people to be here. We're here for Inferno Climber.
There's a door and some wind.
Yeah. I want to explain the first things that you see is duplicating and distributing this game without approval is illegal. This game uses autosaves. Don't close the game during a save. This could corrupt data. It will, in fact, very easily. Game controller is recommended. Arc system works. Sorry. First, let's remind. Powered by Unity. Powered by Unity! Inferno Climber.
The biggest.
Finally.
What is it? What is it? Bloom. The biggest bloom light you've ever seen.
It's so loud. I'm sorry.
It never stops. It like, I get it. It's supposed to be like portentous and all this sort of stuff, and it's just
turning it even farther down. Oh, and I'm gonna. Nope, we're back. Okay.
If I move this bug.
Okay, so you should be able to hear us much louder now, and the game should be much quieter, and this should balance out a lot nicer. Actually, hold on. Let's turn the game back up now. I got a better idea. I don't know why I didn't do this first. I forgot. I've got a button that just makes the stream work, and I should have just hit that. There we go.
So it just loops this.
Yeah.
There's no attract mode.
No, you have no idea what's going on in this game until you have actually fired it up.
Unless we watch the trailer, which, let's not. We just don't have to.
Trailer's not good either. Lens flare! This was 2016.
Lens flare off of what is very clearly just like a completely undisguised bloom light.
Yeah, but it's to indicate there's a portus here. There's a large thing.
Well, it's a large jewel. It's a door. We'll learn what that door is. That's the door to doom or whatever the fuck.
And then we have
this like tombstone that has the Inferno Climber text that cycles in and out of it, and it just says survival 3D action RPG. Honestly, here's the question. What is the purpose
tombstone that has Inferno Climber sliding on it? In case you didn't know.
Oh, and there's the fog machine too. What is the purpose of anything on this menu? Do you know?
Can you tell you, it says there's 3 different places it says Inferno Climber, and it just says press circle button.
And you could tell there was a lot of money in this game because they're still using like we're programming a DOS game to identify the title of the software.
I almost feel like they spent more money commissioning the title graphic that says Inferno Climber than
they
most
did on the
of
game.
The game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And just parts of this just show that. It just
I'm
feels
willing,
like
I'm willing to bet you that they spent more on the terrible soundtrack. Because the soundtrack sounds like it was purchased from a sound library. I think the sound work in this game is actually pretty good.
Yeah, we're gonna see through it. But like This is not a great opening screen. This is not exactly what you want to look for. However,
I do think the low howling wind has some aura, has some vibe. It communicates that you're about to step into a field of dread.
It does manage to evoke, hey, arcadey Souls-like game.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
You're gonna have some fun here, and it's gonna cost you a lot, emotionally. So like these I'm captivated by these. Those are good elements. The cheapest font in the world. I don't know what it is, but it just looks like it.
I think it's like Helvetica or Arial New.
Which is a great font. All of the fonts that they use here are great, but they all together do look like the worst fonts you can choose.
Oh, they're very readable. They're very, very readable.
Char, it's gonna cost someone. Yeah, they do work. They work. There's a lot of things in here that works.
Listen, I paid all of my emotional toll to this game in 2019. Now I just get to do it for fun. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Start the new game. Whoa!
Those are the 5 jewels we'll have to collect to open the door to Doom.
Yep. This is like that's the scene that that Ego Raptor would come about.
All right, so we have a lot of choices.
It showed you exactly what happens in the game in the first second of you hit the button. We have choices.
Okay, so
this choice is the most important in the game.
This is it kinda.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you stuff that the game's not going to tell you immediately. You will see things about these characters as soon as you open their character character sheet, their status, that you cannot see here when you pick the characters. And I'm gonna tell you all of them. Nameless One is obviously just the challenge character. This is the naked character from Dark Souls. That's what naked looks like in this game.
Nothing noteworthy. That's a beautiful. Noteworthy. I love that.
And you start with the lowest stats of any character.
It's not just their feature is they have nothing noteworthy. They have one eye.
They do have one eye. Yeah, that's they're screwed. Okay, the innocent prisoner has slightly higher natural strength, and I did not know that they started with bombs. Although I don't think that actually helps.
Yeah, that seems like a hard character also because you can't just blow yourself up.
Possibly, but
they're setting you up for that.
Here's the big thing. And of course it's not listed here. His hunger is not listed as a stat, which is hilarious. So in this game you have a stomach. The stomach is at 100%.
Yeah.
And it goes down to 0%, and then when it gets to 0%, you start losing health. You gotta eat.
Oh yeah, you gotta eat to live.
The innocent prisoner, as one might expect, has a stomach of 200%.
Because he's bigger?
No, because he's a prisoner and he's used to not being fed.
Oh, okay. Yes. Got it.
I'm gonna work back my way around because obviously we're picking that card. The young warrior, balanced and easy to use, does have some of the best stats of any of the starting characters. More importantly, whenever this guy levels up, you get a free heal, and you level up a lot in this game.
Oh, and everyone else doesn't.
No, and everybody else doesn't. No, it is a. So if you are playing this game for the first time, pick the young warrior. Just pick the young warrior. Don't think about it. Go with him. Trust in him, etc., etc.
Learn the game and then pick some of
the Royal Knight. High HP and defense. True. Also ignores the strength requirement of any equipment.
They seem to also start with an entire thing of plate armor.
Yeah, you see, here's the thing. None of this is. You don't actually start with this equipment. This is a lie. They're trying to do narrativistic setting here, and it doesn't work because they instantly take all this shit away. Forest Hunter excels at using bows, obviously. Interesting feature: the Forest Hunter is immune to poison, and in fact, when you get poison, it regens him.
Oh,
so it works. Poison does the opposite for the Forest Hunter. Yeah, it's an innate property. Legendary Mage, high magic power. Obviously, here's the other thing: does not take fall damage.
Light on their feet?
Light on their feet. So
okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess the role-playing idea is that you're supposed to imagine them conjuring a magic platform or whatever.
They have slow fall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so they don't ever get hurt by falling, which because this game has platforming, thank God it does. It doesn't matter all that. Renowned Priest, I can't remember what's supposed to be
blessed by God.
I can't remember what's supposed to be fucking good about this character.
Capital G. God.
Yeah, I guess we'll see it when we look. He's got some gimmick. Here's the character we're picking. The Popular Merchant.
Oh.
This is the only one where the feature actually just tells you straight up. Skilled at gathering items. The Popular Merchant has a better drop rate by a lot than any other character in the game.
Okay.
So if you're really lucky, you can get like not only will you cause drops to proc more often, but as a result of that, you have better chance of getting the rare drops to hit. So one time I was playing the popular merchant, and I got like a sword that was like way ahead of the curve in like the first level. We're picking the popular merchant.
Okay, so we can get lucky.
No. So this is, I mean,
you are a city merchant and also an explorer. All of these characters are canon. They are all part of this game.
They all have different little stories.
You bring articles from around the world to your shop, selling them to people to make your living. Your peerless business sense has made your shop the most famous one in town. Wow. Your personality has made you very popular around town as well, and you're sexy to boot. Thanks to your shop, the city grew and prospered.
Okay, capitalism.
As the one greatly responsible, you were loved by the people, and you loved them in return. However, you still aren't satisfied. Your next goal is to find a legendary magic stone. You set off into the demon lands in order to obtain it. That's fun. That's great.
Yeah, all of them have different individual little backstories.
Much time has passed since you set out on your journey.
This part's generic.
Yep.
You've grown much after countless meetings and farewells. Your enjoyable yet sorrowful journey is about to come to its end. You stand now at the site of your decisive battle. So I guess, and this is a thing I've never necessarily given the game credit for.
Decisive battle.
It does seem as though one thing the game is trying to tell you is that you are. Oh wow! I have a fucking lantern gun. That's hilarious. When you equip and/or unequip a lantern, it gives you a light source. We'll get to that later. I guess it never occurred to me that the idea is the game is trying to tell you that the Inferno Climber is the sequel to the game that maybe you wish you were playing.
That you wish you were playing, yeah.
I
can't move, damn it.
And
whoa, what's that text box doing? One more time.
Like, I'll show you. Yes.
What happens when you hit R2 on him?
It gives you more options. Sometimes that's relevant, sometimes it's not. We'll see.
That's pretty good, actually. Oh, bye.
Also, look at this skybox.
It's pretty foreboding, actually.
It is very foreboding. It's also blown to shit.
Yeah.
It
works.
This is
Once again,
a 90s ass skybox. Look at this shit.
Woohoo!
Oh, we gotta turn off the field. I entrust my hope to you.
I'm sure you can.
I have a wooden stick. I don't know what.
No response.
Is. And yes, the text boxes in this game are 3D objects, and they slowly. It's like they tried to add. It's like they had all these plain menus that were completely functional, and somebody at Arxis had said, "Yeah, but there's no pizzazz. Can you make some of them bounce like tits and have some of them the other ones oscillate around like a fan?"
Being this far, I couldn't defeat him. If only I was stronger.
Oh. Whoa. Oh.
Oh.
I didn't know that would happen. The game killed us for taking too long. I've never seen that. I have never seen that before. The game killed us for refusing to face the final battle because we were fucking around too much.
Why? Why would they do that?
Because that part's not important. They're trying to shepherd us along.
Get on with it. So
there's no consequence to what happens.
No, but okay, I've seen you do this 100 times.
Yes.
What's supposed to happen is you go on this path and there's a big dragon that kills you in one hit.
Yeah.
So you're going to die anyway. Why does the game be like, hey, figure it out? Or is that supposed to be that's supposed to be a time limit for when you're fighting the guy, that if you do start doing well, it will kill you automatically.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
So because you have to die anyway.
Record?
But they don't start that timer until it's just so bad.
Listen, I think this game is great.
You must
but it's
offer
not
me
good.
Purgatory Stones. Okay, so we're gonna give this guy Purgatory Stones because we're dead now. Those who collect Purgatory Stones, okay. Now sign your name on this contract. We have no choice. We've signed the contract with death to come back to life on the terms that we give him Purgatory Stones. Did you also sentence yourself to hell? Did
I chose hell instead of heaven. If you choose heaven, you just the game starts over.
Oh, we probably should have chosen heaven then. So
Why?
we could go show what's
They're
going
gonna
on.
see that dragon later. We're gonna kill it.
Okay. You should have read that contract.
Obviously, X button jumps. And yes, you have a jump in this game. And oh, you know what? Here's some game design. This shows you immediately what your jump arc is. Because also, we
that's as
can
high as it
easily
goes.
clear from here to there. And there's a coyote jump.
Oh, there's a potion back there behind the
Is there?
on the right side.
Are you serious?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, shit. I've never seen that one.
Yeah,
Good job.
that's what I do here. Char, you played the first 2 hours of this game? No way. You got to level with a lot. You got to a level with a lot of platforming, and then you were like, "All right, I'm out of here." Yeah, this game will not give us especially any kind of like direction. Like, there's no HUD that says now go this way.
Except for right now in the opening thing. And yeah, here's the only if you want to identify why this game didn't do well, probably doesn't help that right here at this exact point of this level is that it has a huge chunk of loading every single time. Every single time you cross this barrier.
Yep.
Not helpful.
Nope.
So
Well, it's different from yours, traveler. A once new peace and order. However, someone stole the purgatory stones from its king. Order collapsed and the land was thrown in chaos. See, you take the stones from the librarians, and now your state is collapsed.
So we're going to do some exploring. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to treat this like we've never played this before. In part because I want this to actually be a reference point for people who get to see it. This is just a brilliantly designed tutorial area to get you familiar with a bunch of stuff. We'll come back to that tree in a minute, but a big thing we want to do first here is go down here.
Into the well.
Into the well. And you want to get into the habit of destroying things and looking around in them. Unfortunately, you can't look in barrels. It's not a fucking Elder Scrolls
It's a
game.
Zelda game. You have to break them. Yeah.
Exactly.
So you're picking up a bunch of wood rods.
We'll probably get
To light them on fire. Yeah.
To light them on, yes, and lighting them on fire because they will need them as light source, which obviously, it's brutal if you don't have one. Light sources can be extremely localized. Fun fact, you can cheat this by turning down the graphical settings. If you turn down the graphical settings, the darkness effects don't work.
You're on fire.
Oh, interesting.
Fire.
Let's see if... we actually don't have the run button yet, but we will before the end of the tutorial, so don't worry about it. We can actually destroy that chest. I'm not going to do that.
Did you just light the chest on fire?
Yes, that's demonstrating the chest taking damage. Also, so you were asking earlier. So this is the standard. You can use the circle button to open or close it.
And that takes stamina.
Oh, I never even noticed that. That's really funny.
Yeah.
But also, when you hit the R2 button, there's another menu. Now we can enter the chest, and we can be a mimic. Or we can just live here now if we want.
What? Cool. What's that? Does that help us in any way?
Pseudo stealth. Later points of the game.
What? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Your wood rod has 98% durability and does not lose durability when on fire. Nice.
I want to say it does, but I could be very wrong. But yes, all of the damage it's taken has been from swinging it, not from yeah. Early on, we want to break as many of these pots as possible because we have a billion of these things, and you can see we've already gotten halfway to level 2. Yes, exactly. And actually, it's XP and copper points.
What are copper points?
The money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it is not a Souls-like system insofar as your souls are not your money. You have experience and money, and they're separate.
Okay, so if you die, you lose your copper points, but you don't lose your XP.
No, you lose both of them. It's still the same kind of bloodstain mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, also we've gone down.
If you die, you lose everything because you're dead. Okay.
We've gone down to 75% health now, so we can eat a mushroom, and now we're back up to full.
Ah, okay. So we need a bunch of these mushrooms.
Yeah,
How much inventory space do we have?
A lot. Oh, and also you can insta-sort the inventory just by pressing triangle,
Nice.
which is very nice. And I'm going to have to get used to pressing X to cancel out of there.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Hell Jelly. Fuentes. You countered. You can't. You what? What?
Yeah, actually, you know what's funny is that I didn't even consider this when so he was in the middle, so he was in the recovery frames of an attack. So it's fighting game mechanics. He was in the recovery frames of an attack, so he was in a counter hit state. If I got behind him, I would also be getting back attack damage. There is no backstab in this game, but there is back attack damage, which we should see. Oh, and of course these aren't very durable.
Hell Jelly Sanford.
And we need to get another one out. We want to avoid that attack like the plague. Where did he go? Oh, he's up on top.
From the top rope. Make my day. Just walk away. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Woo! Okay, so you just got to keep moving. Hot feet, hot feet.
Yeah, we're all right. Don't worry. I got it. Oh.
Bone Man Williams.
Bone Man!
Back
There
attack.
They saw the
There
back
you
attack,
go.
and you also noticed that I was doing damage to the chest while I was doing that. Get used to hearing that one. There are sometimes...
Oh, hey. You just broke his whole thing.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to know to do that? Small bone. New item. Investigate the area. Follow.
Every new item you pick up has a bonus for both experience and money. So so finding new. Oh, we're gonna have to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to change off. That's not good. I can't do that.
Let's change whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna change. Sorry, I would love to. That's gonna screw me.
The default settings for this is that the confirm button is on circle instead of X.
Yes, because Japanese people made it.
And that's standard for the old PlayStation style.
Oh.
But it's also you changed the setting to go from circle to X. It does not change everything. It just changes like a couple things from circle to X. Like going in and out of menus.
Oh, every time you level up, you get an EXP bonus as well. So there's supposed to be sort of a.
To like keep you moving.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
Keep getting into fights, keep risking it because you want to keep using the EXP up.
Yep, and the cool thing is this is a thing you'll eventually get used to just doing on your own. But you saw I like picked up a thing and then while I was walking just opened the menu, sorted it, and walked.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dark Souls can't do that.
No.
Oh god.
Yeah. There's nothing on here, but there's also I don't think there's anything in these boxes, but I'll always destroy them just to.
It's a big pyramid of boxes. You got to destroy it.
Yeah. And here's kind of a game giving you a hint to sometimes be creative about your platforming. You can also do this over here. You can step on top of these and get up there.
Wild.
We are going to also go no, we'll do this first. It doesn't really matter which direction.
It's old Picket, natural jelly Picket.
Nature jelly.
Weapon growth.
And we leveled up again.
Hey, starter sword. Whoa! Oh, that's a big knife.
The swords are satisfyingly large.
Oh, that's long.
Okay, how many potions do we have? Plenty. Yeah, let's explore the water first, and then we'll... Okay, let's see if I can make something cool happen here. Watch this. Yeah! Drop some fish. We drop some rotten fish. Okay, so enemies will sometimes drop meat. You know, the meat that comprises their bodies. And obviously, rotten fish is no good.
Huh.
Food will go rotten in your inventory. You'll see that all of this food we're carrying around is slowly rotting as it rests in our inventory.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the percentages or how much it is rotten.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when this hits 0%, this will become a rotten mushroom.
Can we make it not rot?
Yes. But I'm actually going to show... I'm going to show how we can do that. But first we're going to do this. Also, we just... Notice that we just did a completely non-linear... So there's like... This is a great little tutorial area because we've just done non-linear solutions.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Bone Man Johnson.
Hey, Bone Man Johnson.
Here's the first bit of raw meat in the game. There's meat, fish, and mushrooms and eggs are the 4 categories of food.
Okay.
And there are also benefits for... Oh, no, we didn't.
So there's special kinds of eggs, special kinds of fish, and special kinds of meat?
Yes, you can cook them, and you can prepare them in various ways.
Do the different characters have different, like, ones that they like more than others?
No, but there are stat bonuses for building up a palette. So you can become... Let me show you something. Here's a list of all of the... What's happening over here? I don't want that rotten fish. We will dump that. Somewhere in here, we don't have it yet, and yeah, so you have yet to learn this. There's fish lover, egg lover, mushroom lover, and meat lover, or whatever the hell it's, like carnivore, and all of them. I don't remember what the exact bonuses are, but you do have, you do get statistical bonuses for having your palette built up. And the funny thing is that I don't know if they intended it to be where you're supposed to pick 1 or 2 and then have it be a thing, but it is pretty easy to max them all out and keep them maxed out to where you have all 4 of them.
Okay.
And, okay, we're also down to 50% health, so we're going to eat again.
You got to constantly keep eating.
Early on, yeah. And, but here we're going to do something real, like, advanced. So we now have an empty bottle that our potion was once in. We can
Don't
now...
we need those health potions?
Huh?
Don't we need those health potions, though?
Oh, we'll get them.
Okay.
But now we can fill those empty potions and turn them into bottles of water.
Okay.
We can take those bottles of water...
And we can dump it on this guy's head.
No.
Okay.
Take these bottles of water over here and use them to grow a tree.
That's cool.
And...
To platform off of, or?
No, to grow food.
Okay.
So this one is gonna... This is the weird tree. Shadow of the Weird Tree.
Yeah, my favorite Elder Ring game. It's
yeah,
Shadow of the Weird Tree.
And I'll know that this... I can't remember whether you have to pour it 3 or 4 times to make sure it's fully grown, but once it's done being fully grown, you pour water, and yep, fruit comes off of it. So that's an acorn, which we have. Is it an acorn, or is it just a tree fruit? It's called tree fruit. There's a magic fruit up there. And that's an ice fruit. The ice fruit is something that you carry in your inventory, and it refrigerates your food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so as long as there's an ice fruit in your inventory, that will slowly degrade over time, and slower than most food would. And the only catch is that you can't get burned.
You can't get burned anymore because you're holding an ice fruit?
No, if you get burned, it'll burn the ice fruit, and your food will start to degrade again.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Ability to change one's point of view, ascertain from neutral ground, is a privilege of this power.
Krill says in Moonring, my emptied bottles get filled with water in case I get splashed by a fiery lake 10 times in a row.
Drinking water from a bottle will have the same effect as pouring it on yourself. That is to say, you can drink water to not be on fire. Here's another cool thing the game shows you. You can grab stuff even if you're not necessarily on even footing.
Wow.
So that's worth noting. And then also, once again, it's okay, get creative with how you... It is kind of grid-based, obviously, a little bit, but you can get creative with how you navigate those grids. And
we do have a key.
We have a key. I'm just going to make him follow us.
You, too, have a role in this world. However, your body is not immortal. You will die once more if your vitality is exhausted. You can collapse from hunger. Heal your wounds with medicine. If you're hungry, eat. Even mushrooms would work. What about the raw fish, the raw food? Do you have to cook it before you can eat it?
No, you can eat the raw. You can eat the mushrooms are fine. You can eat raw meat. Food is more valuable if you cook it, and it holds longer, obviously.
Right.
Tree fruits you cannot cook, but it's a cooking ingredient. There are a lot of other things that you can't cook it, but you use it to cook other stuff. Fish is mushrooms are worth 25% by themselves. Raw fish, I want to say, is worth 40% by itself, and raw meat is worth 50% by itself.
Oh, okay. So how do you cook them?
By taking them into...
What I'm fine. Okay, chill.
By taking them to a fireplace.
Oh, well, there's a fireplace.
Not that.
What?
That's silly thing.
Come on.
There's like a cooking table or something. That's it. We now have staff.
Flame staff.
So here's I've been just using this inventory system, but not really explaining it. You see how down in the menu, I'm manipulating this with the D-pad.
Yeah.
So you do that, and then
So you have access to your whole inventory live the entire time.
Yeah, and it's, in my opinion, very easy to navigate. Like, one, you can just scroll through it really quickly, even if... Oh, I should have put this. You can just scroll through it really quickly.
Yeah.
But here's another thing. There's an even faster way of navigating it, which has the most important stuff on up, down, left, and right. So potions are to the right, or just bottles, more specifically. Food is to the left. Weapons are up, and bombs are down.
Okay.
And then there's also the less crucial categories of jewels, which are like key items mostly, armor, keys, and I don't even know what that is.
Miscellaneous?
Yeah, I guess that is just miscellaneous stuff. So it's a brilliant little inventory system that allows you to have access to like a full Ensign size inventory and just be like walking around and access any part of it at any time.
Just
A lot of people, I've seen a lot
Play
of
with
people
your
say
pockets.
I've seen a lot of people saying they hate it, and I'm like, get good.
Hey, another light mushroom. We're going somewhere dark?
No, but those are what those are. Oh, here's some terrible music.
Wait, if you eat it, do you become lit up, or do you hold it and the light is there, and then once you eat it, the light goes away?
You eat it, the light shows up.
Ah, okay.
It lights
okay,
you
cool.
up. You,
Cool,
you
cool.
become fluorescent. We can read the...
Yeah, how loud is that rain? Because it should be ducking. You should be able to hear us over it easily, right? Or is it really that loud? Because it's... I know it's loud. It is rain. You know it's there. Does this affect anything? Does the rain...
Do you want to turn it down?
I don't think so. I think we should be good.
I mean,
But it is
the
loud.
sound effects in this game are very, very loud.
Dun dun.
They
They just want you to know when you level up.
Its official name is Glowshroom. The mushroom emits light, causing whoever eats it to shine for a while. That actually sounds really dangerous.
Whoa! Okay. So wait, what are all of our...
I mean, do you want to read all the item descriptions?
I want to read a couple of them. Show me empty bottle. That one's got to be good.
There's got to be a good one, right? Yeah.
An empty
No,
bottle has nothing in it except air.
If you think positively, this means that you can put something in it. Try filling it with water from a river.
If you think positively, if you think negatively, it's an empty bottle.
A bottle
outta
full of
here.
flammable liquid. It is not full of oil. Throwing it at an enemy will deal fire damage. Drinking it will set you on fire. It will cure food poisoning, but this is not recommended. If you eat rotten food, obviously you get food poisoning.
Hey, yeah.
It will ignite even if dropped and broken, so you must handle it with care.
Okay. So we probably don't want that in our inventory.
No, I actually tend to get rid of these. I tend to sell them and do other stuff.
Because if we drop that, it will just ignite immediately.
Pretty much. There are also, I mean, there's just better ways of getting fire damage. For example, our fucking... oh, by the way, here's one more cool system. So now we've had 3 different weapons to equip, right?
Yeah.
We can now switch between them. If you hold the L1 button, which is how you access this system,
Yeah.
which I've told you about, it also gives you the swap weapon menu, which you can see swaps between your bare hands and then the last 3 things that you've equipped,
Okay.
like instantaneously. And then you
Yeah.
can also use it to swap the weapon. You can use it to swap the magic on your staff. You can use it to swap the lantern that you have equipped, and you can use it to swap the arrows that you are using in your gun.
Oh, that all sounds really handy.
Yeah, the inventory system is brilliant. I cannot say it enough. Anyway, we've walked into a locked-in camper.
Okay. Hell Jelly. Terrell. Watch out! Bone Man Smith. So all of these guys just have names?
All of the enemies in the games have names. I forgot. I was trying to point this out earlier. I did not even.
Donaldson.
I did not even consider this when we were playing Ape Escape. It's the fact that Ape Escape and this are the only two games I can think of that have just every single enemy in the game is named.
Just a Bone Man Jones. All enemies defeated. Can you move any of these gravestones?
You can blow them up. We're going to be back here later.
That's so much worse than what I said. But effectively the same. Alright.
Now we can block, which does exactly what you would want it to do.
Any fun shield mechanics?
There's parrying later, which actually allows... so this is the exact same... You'll recognize the shield tutorial from the original Dark Souls. And I'm just going to let him... Oh, I had plenty of time.
1, 2, 3. You took a little damage from that?
Took, scratch damage from it.
Okay.
For the record, one heal potion will heal exactly all of this.
5.
So, yeah.
How much is 5? Is that 500?
500. So each one of those weird hearts is worth 100.
So getting pinged for 1 damage is almost extremely
yeah, 1 damage is literally nothing. Yeah. Check this out.
No! Who was that? That man had a family.
That jelly had a family?
And hell jelly. Bowman Banks.
Oh, he dropped a large bone. Nah, small bone.
Are we looking for a large bone? Always. You're right. I'm sorry.
Not really, but... And you can see how many items are dropping. Like, this is why you play the merchant.
Oh, Christ. So yeah, this game has a very special presence.
The 5 is unbelievable. Oh wow, we actually didn't get any enemy. The enemies didn't drop any of their souls. Their little gems.
Oh.
Because here's the monster book. You read the monster book by placing the gems that the enemies drop into the monster book.
Okay.
Anyway, we now have Dashing into Tomorrow by Naboa Charger. Reading this gave me strength, 38 male. Cured my swollen feet, 42F. Let me run with my grandson. A storm of praise from readers.
What?
This unprecedented book is supported by everyone, from businessmen to experts. Dash forward into your new happy life.
All right, information about dashing.
And now we have the Naruto.
Welcome to the loudest music, the loudest sounds ever created.
Now we have the Naruto run.
Nice! Alright, we're full ninjas.
And, let's see if I can angle the camera. It's a Souls game, so expect traps. I can't see this guy. There he is.
Oh, we saw Bone Man Taylor. El Jelly Peck. We saw them running at you. That was the thing. He's got a sword at it. Broken sword? Can't hold. You're gonna have to eat something.
He can never return to normal.
The finality of this, the way this game talks. So you break everything.
Early on, yes. Eventually the game starts punishing you for this, but it's also at the exact point where these patterns.
Okay.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Does the starter sword doesn't have durability?
It does.
Oh.
We've actually gone through a lot of it already.
Oh no. Does breaking all these pots and stuff?
In-game Chivo.
2 base. Where do I see these achievements? Show me. This is the thing that I'm studying right now, right?
No.
I figured you'd never looked these up, because why would you? Character stats. Whoa! That's a character sheet. Hello! Hey everyone, have you seen this character sheet?
I actually don't know where they're listed.
Maybe you can talk to the guy in the center to...
Good point, maybe.
Put that in with the buzzer sound from the... Yeah. Like Fantasia. Use this place as your base of operations. You can prepare for your journey in safety. Talk to me. I will aid you in whatever way possible. This is what talking to librarians is like. And they look like this too.
Forest full of monsters now. You should test your strength there first. Fate of this world's in your hands. Go forth, brave hero. So we got a lot of money already.
Death menu.
And we leveled up 6 times just fighting through that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And we
never need intelligence.
No, we do. Magic amount, not that important. Because
aura within? Wait. Magic gives you aura? Go down. Your amount of magic power, aura within, etc.
So if we pump this enough, it'll turn us into Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Then we're not pumping.
Okay, you're right.
We need intelligence because spells have minimum intelligence requirements. And to use the ones that are really important to us in the end game, we...
Your entire sheet is undulating. Sorry, every time I look at the big screen and I try to, like, keep context of everything, it's just like, oh my god, this
You can also press the help button, and you can use that to identify literally anything.
Oh. Wow, there's tooltips for all of these?
Yeah,
parry time,
for literally
parry level, down resist, down defense. Ability to hold stance when being hit. Makes it harder to break your stance when taking damage.
Which you saw us get knocked down by that guy just punching.
Yeah.
Arrow range, magic cast speed. Here's a cool thing about this game. Our cooking
level and our smithing level? Hell yeah. Bone count 0. That can't be right. Our bone count is at least 3.
That's a spoiler, but we are in fact going to be saving every bone that we find. Because there's a bone collector. And when you give items to the bone collector, you actually don't need a lot of that food. Oh, when you put food in storage, it stops rotting.
Oh,
so it'll be locked at like 62% or whatever. And we're going to find a lot of food out in the field early on. We don't need this book.
You already used it, yep.
I don't know if there's anything you need empty bottles for early on, so I'm just going to, put those away for now. I might need a light mushroom. I'll keep one on me just for... let's say, 5. That's fine. I don't need more than 1, especially
Traveler's shirt?
I'm going to buy a better piece of armor soon enough here, but...
You accustomed to your new life?
So one cool thing you'll notice is that tons of your stats go up anytime you level anything. You know, like this is like, okay, so attack. Every time I level attack, HP's also going up.
Because it's part of the level up.
Right, as opposed to, say, if this were Dark Souls, where it would just only level that one stat. There's tons of stuff that goes up every time you pick a stat to level.
Huh. Okay.
Broadly speaking, we are going to maximum HP. We can put into maximum HP if we want, but we'll also be getting maximum HP every time we level a different stat. Magic amount also is similarly. So this is like max HP and then max MP. That's the only real things those affect, for the most part. So we're just going to be focusing on the stuff here in the middle. We're just going to be spreading points in the middle here. That is what I have found to be most optimal.
Sure. Yeah, gets a little bit of everything.
Oh, but you know what? We also have minimum strength requirements to consider for this sword that we're about to make. Which has a minimum strength requirement of... 1. Okay, so we just need 1. But we also need a minimum strength requirement of 3 for the leather helmet and the leather armor. So we're going to level strength 3, which is attack, and then we'll spread around.
Nothing for
Skill
guard?
is...
Nothing for guard? No defense?
Well, here's the other thing. Here's the one significant weakness of the popular merchant.
Yeah.
He's not a trained swordsman. So, his handling affects how easily your equipment breaks. A higher value makes all equipment harder to break. His handling is not that good. Increasing skill is the thing that increases handling primarily.
Okay, so we'll actually need to put stuff into skill.
A little bit, you know.
Yeah. So you have 6. Is there a 7th level up that you can put in there? Or?
No, I've only have 6. And
because you've only leveled up 6 times.
Yeah.
Right.
So
the first one's not free. Got it.
Here's another thing, by the way. Let me show you something. We can go to change character.
Whee!
And of course, jump procced at the time that I also...
Which life will you select?
So check this out.
Control death and select a grave to revive.
So I can revive. I can switch between the characters from here. And this is what tells us all the stuff. That stuff I was mentioning earlier, like heal when poisoned. Renowned priest. Oh, equipment breaks less, which is weird because his base handling is also bad.
But it doesn't matter in that case.
Yeah, I guess. So so you look at this, you have the option of, you know what, let's do it to a character that doesn't, we can do it.
Destroy
all items and CP held by that character will be lost. And so you do that and it starts the character over, and it'll also give you back all of your skill points. So basically it just wipes the character sheet. So if you don't like how you've leveled a character, you can just take all the shit off of them, destroy their grave, and start.
Wow. Bong! I saw your gravestones also levitate. I gotta learn! It's Chalmati, the village in Darwan district. We're going to India, baby! There are 180 households in Chalmati. Great!
You'll see we now have 6 of these things, even though obviously it says. So here's the thing. This is the funny thing. It tells you, it gives you a full thing, but it doesn't fill up all the way. So to tell you that it's full, it says full.
Your max HP is 508, so it's technically 6 of those emblems.
Yeah.
But you can only fill that 6th one up that much.
Yep.
Wow. Virals, hello, welcome.
And here's, obviously it's a good practice to put your money away into storage.
This game might have more stats than your game has.
There's a fucking unbelievable amount of stats in this game.
It's
and all
close.
of them matter a little bit, you know? Anyway, let's get to work.
If Virals was a completely different person, I think they would make Inferno Climber.
Actually, I forgot. Let's not get that. So here's the thing, is that progressing through the game...
Talk to death to strengthen your character. Tip number 2.
I'll leave this.
I want to see the tips. I like the tips at the top. That's fun.
Progressing through the game and accessing new areas will make new trials unlock underground. Most of them are not going to be that important to us. This one is crucially important. It's called the Grave of Fortune. Because this is where you get money.
Oh. We're going to rob the Grave of Fortune?
Sure.
Argus. Item drop man. Item drop man, please! Free fruit.
Fun fact, if he drops a bomb, which he can, and you're standing next to that bomb, and the bomb touches you while it's popping up in the air, it explodes.
Soul drop man bird. Soul drop man, please.
See, there we go. There's this one. Spirit Soul Stone.
Wow. So what's the spirit? A soul drop man soul stone.
The soul of a monster is sealed in this stone. The soul stones you can attain can be set in monster card. Every soul stone has that description.
So you can get one of those for every monster class?
Yep, and actually you can get multiple levels of them, which is really
cool. Void Rains Upon Her Heart does have like 300 stats. Yes, correct. This one does seem to have about 40 or so across 7 different archetype characters.
The soul...
At least for the heroes, not the monsters. 50! Wow! Natsaru, hello! Happy Monday! Happy beginning of your
and
week.
here's the thing.
50. Holy heck.
The soul stones are beneficial for weapon enhancement and other stuff, but you do pretty much want to drop any of them that you find in the book, because that also increases the amount of XP that you get for killing that enemy.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we want like Bone Man souls. We want jelly souls. Quick.
The souls of those stubbornly attached to others in life are easily thrown away by others in death. These skeletons drop souls often. They drop their souls so easily that it's beyond the level of clumsiness.
So that guy always drops their soul.
I'm not sure if it's always, but yeah.
Oh, and now it has an asterisk next to it to say you got this guy. There's another soul.
That's no longer an item. And here's why it's called the Grave of Fortune.
Don't run out of stamina though.
I'm pro. You can guard to instantly cancel a run.
The trial has been completed.
So now that we have one of those, we don't have the ability to do this yet, but we can set those stones into weapons and armor to make them better. Even more importantly, early on, they sell for 200 a pop. So we're going to use that to...
How are you supposed to know that? Holy crap! Okay.
How are you supposed to know what?
Like, are you supposed to be used to selling all your items and soul stones and stuff?
Well, it is called the Grave of Fortune.
Okay, yeah, that's such an abstraction, though. The Grave of Fortune does not have money drop. It has souls that you are then expected to sell. So if you go back in there again, you'll get 2 of those soul drops. And you're supposed to know, oh, okay, since I've already used these, I'm supposed to sell them. Which works. I'm so mad because that works. Time attack start!
Actually, we'll focus on the time attack.
Get to work. Dun, dun, dun. Oh! Extra bone, too. Okay, nice. A charged attack, knocked him down, and... Davidson! All enemies defeated. With 5
it's also
seconds
very
to spare.
clearly, if you look at the timer, it's more than 1 real second. Clearing within the target time, you get one of these. These are completely useless to us at this point, because not only have we not yet found the thing that lets us put stones into weapons and all that, but also those stones are too big for us to set.
Okay, so we're gonna store them for now.
Yeah,
what's this other stone that we got?
This one is
Spirit Soul Stone.
This is the same one as the guy from before. Oh, I should have put this one in the book. We'll take that one back into this.
And so now you have enough money, or you're going to have enough money to buy all your armor. You haven't sold stuff yet.
Did I buy the leather helm?
No.
Did I not? Oh, weird. Okay. All right, that's fine. Put those in. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the soul stones.
Yep.
Which, obviously, 200 you can see from the prices of the items that he sells is quite a lot.
Wow, okay.
And we are not going to sell our Traveler's shirt. We're going to leave the Traveler's shirt in the inventory for somebody else later, in case we die.
Because if we don't have a shirt, we'll
just start naked and have to buy them or do whatever.
Okay.
Also, you know what? I'm going to put the starter sword in there. So
you have
and yeah, you can see that this copper sword's already down to 82%, which is a result of our handling discount.
Right.
This actually has positive benefits for us in ways that will not surprise you.
To break stuff that's in our inventory.
No, well, actually, that is, every broken item does count as a new item. So you do get the bonus for that. But here's the other thing, is that also repairing items increases your smithing skill. So having items that are more broken increases your smithing skill more.
Damn it. Okay.
It's an accelerative economy, baby.
God, this game's weird. I'm dropping their soul stones silly-like.
And this one's considered an item drop man. So he doesn't. So this one is specifically designed to drop soul stones. This one drops items.
But we happened to get the soul. We got lucky.
Right, and you can see specifically that we've gotten the bone and the... I got a tree fruit from one of them, but we have not gotten a bomb. You can also see again, this one, the soul stone that we put into the book was a level 1. The soul stone we put in here was a level 2.
It's a better one.
Yes, there, yeah, and it takes a bigger slot to put in.
They drop so many items that they're definitely the clumsiest people in this world. Mm-hmm. That's not nice. It's gotta...
Oh, also, so he heard that. He's coming to investigate.
He heard me talking shit?
No, he heard me breaking the jars.
Oh.
So there's little bits of light stealth stuff all over this game.
Okay.
It's really good.
That's cool. And if you stop moving, you can hear his footsteps. Mm-hmm. So you don't like this song?
It's better than I thought, but it's too big. If it stayed like this, I'd be good. But it eventually goes, and it's like, dude, this is the home base song. Shut up.
Right, because it sounds so nice. All right, manage your inventory now, forever. Bonk, 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 bonk. Death contract.
Here. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy some death contracts.
Some? Using this on a fallen life will release it.
I'll buy one.
You buy one and then put it in the storage?
Right, exactly. Because the death contract, I think we're going to end up doing things with our save game to avoid this. Actually, speaking of which, go ahead and open our local files, please.
What? Okay. Music's still on. Manage.
Browse local files.
Local files.
And let's get this on camera too so people can see it.
Yeah, it is.
ARPG save data, copy that.
Okay.
And put it in backup data. Backup data is a folder that we created. If you do not want to deal with the Souls-like bullshit of this game, you can back up your save data just like any old school DOS RPG and use it to cheat that system. I find it useful. What I use it for is if I complete a run, I will put a preservation of that file so that when I start a new game, it's not just completely deleted.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? Here's a fun thing. Resting will refill my health and my hunger, but it will get rid of my EXP up. So instead, I'm going to eat, and we're going to go out and eat.
Oh, smart. Okay. Nice. You're fully equipped now. You are a full adventurer.
Yep. You did 2 runs of that little thing, and you're geared up.
All right. Here's our first dungeon, then?
Here's the first level.
So there's no, like, overworld, like, Hyrule.
No. There's just the home base, and then the home base connects you to... It's a Demon Souls, specifically.
Oh.
There's a billion mushrooms, and also almost all of these boxes have something in them. In that case, it's a wood stick, which we don't need. So we got plenty. And we are going to... I could, like, bypass a lot of this stuff, but there's usually good reasons to not.
Hey, it's Hal. Hell Jelly Hal. Yeah. Hell Jelly Cervantes.
It's my dad.
That's your dad. That's your dad! You killed him. Nice. Very Shakespearean. Egg.
That's a boiled egg. That's a nice drop to get.
This dish is simple to make. It just doesn't have much flavor. You can enjoy the flavor of the egg itself. What does that mean?
It's a boiled egg.
Oh! Go get it!
Yeah, this is another thing they're teaching you.
Go get it!
Typically, if there's a large area to explore, they'll use one of these to get you to fully explore it.
Eat.
Just eat.
Another great drop?
That's always there.
Okay. Hurley.
Trying to draw some of these guys off track if we can. And you can see that we're obviously getting sniped as well.
Ow!
We'll deal with that.
Mayo and what are you... Oh. Santana? Mayo and Santana, what are you doing?
The red jellies are dividing jellies. There's a rotten egg.
Hell yeah!
Want to know something good you can do with a rotten egg?
Yeah, show me.
Do you remember Metal Gear Solid 3?
Yeah. I get sniped. Get him. Get his ass. Oh my god, it has the Zelda mechanic. The Zelda 64 guy. It's spinning its propeller at you.
Yep, and if you get touched by it, obviously... Oh, hey, another one. Get that other guy, too. I can get that guy backing off of his mighty perch.
Just with eggs. This is shopkeeper way. That's Bowman McCoy. No bones about it. Water.
Here we go. Got him! Oh, I didn't make him fall, though. Oh, he's gonna fall!
Wait.
He's gonna fall! Yes! If you make them fall, they take fall damage.
Yeah,
So
it has
you can actually knock guys off of high places and make them take fall damage. Here's the introduction of a side quest. There's these guys.
Can you kill that guy?
No.
When you say that, what do you mean no?
I'm saying if I attack him, he will beat the shit out of me.
Oh, okay, that's what
Are you new around here? I'll tell you something good. Good things can happen from breaking pots. See ya. So now that I've talked to him there, he's going to move to another area. As soon as I exit this area, he will have left this area and moved to his next one.
Talkative Mans. Okay, so that's the Dark Souls thing where there's like a helpful NPC that you can kill.
Right, there's that you can follow around.
And they look like an enemy, so
Whoa.
they're trying to trick you, right?
Should have warned everybody already, but motion sickness. If you get motion sickness, be very careful watching me play this. Because it'll just happen to you.
Yeah, this the camera does not have any kind of like turning on it or whatever. Doesn't have that like little accelerator on it. It just moves.
Oh, hey, check that out.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello. Bowman Morrison. I'm just gonna keep shouting out the names because we're kind of covering them, and the names are very cute.
The names are really cute. They're
it's kind of charming the crap out of me. I love that every monster has their own name.
You know what? Yeah, I don't know why I'm being precious with health potions. And we have, not only are we at below 50% hunger, but we also have food that's starting to go bad. So let's, be resource intensive.
Nice.
Check this out.
So yeah, this is a very virals coded game, and you can tell because every monster class has a full description that you can get drops of, and every monster has a specific name. Bone Man Martinez! That's a good name for a Bone Man.
I just keep hearing Spoon Man in my head. It's Bone Man!
Martinez!
Save me! Also, one good thing is always about games with a fully adjustable camera is you can always see the traps coming. You might not catch that guy, but obviously he's here to ambush you.
Bone Man Robinson. Morrison, Robinson, Martinez. The Bone Men seem to have, like, bigger names than the jelly guys.
Oh, wow. His Bone Man Soulstone flew, and it had enough impact to break that box.
What? Wooden arrow.
Yep, and those wooden arrows are obviously to go with... those wooden arrows are to go with the bow.
Cool. So now we can hit ranged enemies.
Here's one of the great mechanics of the game. At first, you can only carry 15 wood arrows per stack. As you read books about bows, you can carry more arrows per stack.
It's not Bone Man Martinez, right? We call him Damian Priest now that he's in WWE. He's in the Fed. You can't call him Bone Man Martinez anymore, unfortunately.
See all this experience?
Seeing all this experience.
We should get a lot of experience from just repairing all of our stuff.
So you used your copper points to...
Yes.
Because it's copper.
Copper pieces, I think. Yeah.
And money.
Mm-hmm. And now all of our stuff is back to go 100%.
I love that. That's design stuff that I like doing. Is I like... a game should not have more than one currency of types.
I agree.
I like when all the currencies are one currency. And you balance around that. I think it's very elegant. Because I think your things that are numbers that go up should have different relationships with you. And a currency is one relationship. You can have many relationships with numbers. Oh, there's switches!
And there's...
fall off.
A little bit.
Thankfully, it's appeared. It's so funny. Okay. There's so many secrets. A health potion.
Now we can go back to that one place. Because you remember we saw that one thing earlier. I think was it right here? It's off the edge. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, it's first person. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Magic potion.
Which would be very important if we were using a lot of magic. Oh, you can prevent dividing jellies from dividing by using magic instead of hitting them. Magic exists in this game. It's a good way to put it.
What does that mean? So, okay,
Just
so
not that good.
magic is a force alternative to physical strength.
I'll show you.
Oh, it's a consumable resource. Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, that didn't even... Now, granted, I'm not using the mage. They might want you to build for it. And now we've circled back. Where did the thing go? Oh, there's the ball. Good thing about the ball, it's usually very, very visible. Even with...
Long draw distance.
Yeah. Oh, we can't do that from here. You can turn off bloom and depth of field, and stuff like that becomes even more obvious. And, I think this tree is related to a secret, if I remember correctly. I can't remember what the secret is.
Bone Man Lewis. All the Bone Men, I think, should have saxophones. I just feel like it's a kind of a jazzy class.
Usually a good idea if you've got empty bottles and there's a water source, just grab some water.
Keep a little H2O on you.
Following one of these to the end, we'll do this. Got an antidote, which when the area is about to become poisoned, so that makes sense.
Number 1, the weakest skeleton.
It attacks the living using its bare hand. The bones are weak compared to other skeletons.
You could be a stronger skeleton. Bone Man is not the strongest. What else did you get? Dividing jelly. Hey, nice.
Hell jellies are dangerous and attack humans, but they transform into dividing jellies about 3 days after exposure to alcohol. Interesting. These jellies divide when attacked. Apparently some attacks don't make them split. They swallow enemies when attacked while discharging. Their division is limited.
Gross. I would rather my jellies just be charging and not discharging.
So a boiled egg is worth 35%.
No, that's not much. I mean, it's more than a mushroom. That's a whole prepared egg, right?
It is indeed a whole prepared egg.
Yeah, they perform their own liver transplant, and that's how they become dividing jellies.
And, of course, we didn't... I'm kind of doing this... I'm doing this like I know what I'm doing, but obviously we had to go find that bow because we needed to get through.
Right. The door seems to have opened.
And, and there's actually signs. Get used to this guy, Baker.
Hey, Baker. Maybe if I can throw something.
Oh, yes, you can also throw things. That'll work, too. So
can you throw that mushroom?
Yeah. I mean, the switch is already...
yeah, but, like, just for my...
Yeah.
And then pick it back up. Hey, okay.
Yep.
So we could have gotten all those switches without the bow.
Yeah, but it's a pain.
Sure.
And, of course, if I fire... hey, here's a...
We're on patrol.
Hard to tell, but as soon as you go into... Yeah, there's the purple. You know, avoid that purple. Poison here is terrible. It will poison you. What we need is over here to the left. We're going to go over here to the right first, because it will give us access to an important early mechanic.
Whoa.
But also...
The enemies are doing things. That Bone Man, it's a paratrooper. We've seen the Koopa, and now there's the paratrooper. Get out of here, Selena.
Oh, hey, that's a piece of equipment.
Oh, you do have antidote mushrooms.
I do.
You eat it now? Oh.
Oh, shit! Oh, but also, hey, that's a magic helm. That's a really exceptionally fucking rare drop.
Huh. So, like, are all items exceptionally rarely in the pool? Because you're playing as a character whose whole thing is they get rare drops. And I'm wondering, you just hit a rare drop grab because any monster can have any item in them?
Not any monster can have any item. It will tell you in the monster book which ones they'll have.
We're on break. What did you miss? We have fought a bunch of bone men. We have gotten a bow and arrow. We've used it to solve puzzles and open secret passageways. We're now in a poison meadow.
And we can't really run because we're over encumbered.
You are heavy 999.
That is their way of telling you that this is a semi-permanent status effect. It's
Okay, so you can be heavy, but with like a clock, possibly.
No.
You could be cursed with heavy in a way.
No, they use the maxed out 999 to tell you that this is just a persistent status.
Right.
Other
okay.
status effects, like poison, are on a timer.
Oh.
And the reason I was willing to carry it with me is because
Right.
I can there's an inventory box which is the same inventory box as before. So like it's a Resident Evil inventory.
Okay, an ender chest.
Yep. A what?
It's a Minecraft thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Um,
You can construct chests that are server wide
oh, I see.
that have the same stuff in them.
What do we need? First of all, let's cook and find out.
Flame fruit.
Flame fruit is how you cook things. And to demonstrate all the effects of this, they put this here. And I don't even know why there's a stick here. Yeah, I don't really know why there's a stick there.
Stick it in the chest.
We have fish we can cook.
Yep, we knocked dudes out of trees with rotten fruit, making them take fall damage. Yep, we've done. You can just huck with it.
So you see how this fish is 65%. Cook the fish. So here's an amazing mechanic. So you know how it takes 2 pieces of ingredients to make a cooked fish?
Right.
This raw fish and flame fruit now turns into 2 pieces of cooked fish.
Oh, that's fun and kind of cheating.
Oh, absolutely. Because now we have 2 pieces of cooked fish, and you must understand these rot more slowly and fill up our hunger meter more.
So yeah, put those in the box. We don't need them yet, but we will. Salted meat.
And salt fruit.
Ah.
And we'll eventually come back here. And those flame fruits will respawn every time we unload and reload the area.
Nice. Nice.
Which isn't, desperately important. But yeah, and that's the other thing. Is like we don't even... no, there's just no reason I'm going to need... Yeah, we'll save that for somebody else.
For folks who've been here, how is this doing for you? How do you...
I was going to ask you, are you starting to feel it, Mr. Krabs?
I see a lot of the shape of this, and it's weird how much effort is in here. You have a total weight currently of 48.8. That magic helm was 6.
The specificity of the weight is so bizarre.
There's tons of... If you're an information fiend, there's hella information in here. What's that pink fruit in there?
That's a magic fruit. Restores a little MP, and it's also a better ingredient. They tell you it's a raw ingredient for magic potions.
Okay, it does not seem to be going bad. It seems to be staying 100%.
No. Oh, and I also forgot to... Well, we didn't have a bow, so I couldn't show you. So I can show you now if I want to. You remember that tree that grows fruits?
Yeah.
Obviously, what we do is we use an arrow to shoot the fruits off of that tree.
Oh, or you could have thrown a mushroom at it.
I've tried it. It's really hard.
Okay.
Here's a great mechanic. Oh, you know what? Since we're close to the inventory, I'll do it over here. So we're about to get very, very hungry. But this cooked meat is going to be worth more than 50%. It's going to be worth 80%.
And gives you a bone.
And it gives you a bone. The
Cooked meat!
The MSIM is deep.
There's poison everywhere, including that mushroom there. If you take a mushroom and put it in the poison, will it become a poisoned mushroom?
Good thinking. I don't...
I mean...
Fuck it.
I want to know. Regular mushroom?
Oh, here's another thing. The inertia means that thing's just going to keep rolling.
Okay, it stopped. Oh, there's the poison.
Oh, shit. No, didn't really do it.
No.
You can see how, for the record, like, it just...
Oof!
Yeah.
642 seconds of poison.
That being said, antidotes, at any time, will fix that.
Okay.
Like
How much poison damage do you take every tick? 1?
I didn't
Is that
think
640 points of damage?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You don't take poison damage often.
No, I don't.
You do not put up with it.
I'm what we call good.
Yeah, no, you're right. For it, all of this seems reasonable. Everything that you've showed me, all of this seems like a wonderful experience and a fun little game that anyone can enjoy, and looks really easy. Hey, it's
You got especially especially the number one.
Tally Hall.
The number one thing. This one's called a capturing demon eye, so you got to watch out for that.
What does he do if he captures you?
He drops you off the edge.
What? That sucks. Wait.
It's pretty brutal. Let's go over. Yes. Okay.
Whoa.
First of all, there's a chest we can open.
Traveler's Hood.
Which is, we could have bought this over in town, but check this out. They're showing you this early. Oh god. Okay. Oh, here's a great. Do you remember in Soul Reaver how you can, if you press sneak or crouch, that you will not fall off of ledges?
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way here, but you can make sure that you walk in a completely straight line.
Oh. That wasn't... What was that? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Do you shoot that with an arrow, or...
No, I do it the fun way.
Ah! Okay. Okay. All that for another copper sword. That sounds good.
Is this one better? This one is slightly better.
What do you mean they're different? I thought the copper
there's
sword
actually there's a little bit of Diablo gear going on here.
What?
So this one has less slots, but it has a better, higher base damage. So switch over to it. Oh god. Okay. You know what? Okay. Here's a good thing.
Yeah.
Falling does not instantly kill you. Or specifically, falling off of infinite ledges does not instantly kill you. So we're gonna do that.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Ah, Bone Mans! Get in the chest. King!
I'm pretty sure if I had killed him stealthily, he would have dropped his lantern.
Oh, gotcha.
So, over there is quote-unquote the plot. So we're going to explore the treetops a little bit. Because there's some cool stuff to find.
So I figure this would be hell if you, died a lot.
Yes.
Figuring out how you've done all this stuff. Bowman Hansen. Oh, bye. Oh!
Told
They
you.
just took 100 damage. But are still shooting you from below. That's pretty good. Yeah, because you're... So the first level in this game is the Poison Swamp?
Yes, but also the poison is completely avoidable. Completely. As opposed to any of the FromSoft games where it's like, hey, it's time for the Poison Swamp. Get in the poison.
Oh, they really want you in the Poison Swamp. Aggressive Bones! Goodbye, Ford.
Actually, we're kind of taking this the backwards way a little bit.
Poison Arrow, okay. Bowman Alvarez.
It's bad wrestling takes.
From beautiful Bothell, Washington, it's Bowman Alvarez. Hard to move with all this weight. That's the Alvarez way.
Oh, that's much better.
S rank bow.
No, that's the S means it's on your quick select.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh man, Russell Wilson's cooking, Cantona says. Just threw a dime. Can you shoot that guy with the poison arrow? I wanna... Oh, never mind. Thanks. Whoa, no. Yeah, that's another thing
I don't know how much damage the poison arrow actually... I've never really tried them, to be honest.
I'm gonna get you to keep trying stuff. Okay, so now there's a target that you cannot throw a mushroom at.
Yes, you would need a... Yeah.
And that guy did just drop a bow.
You cannot play the game without... Well, that's not a... That was a rare drop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you cannot play the game entirely without a bow, I don't think. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother, these aren't that good.
What? I mean, what if you like threw it at a guy or something, you know?
Oh, like maybe it restored their mana. I don't know.
It would hurt them though, right? Maybe it would make them
Possibly.
slip?
It probably would interrupt their actions. What it would do. This is the area we're trying to open. We need a key.
Forest passage key.
And then this is a rusty gate.
You can pour... What did it say? You can pour... You can pour it on the door with R2 plus triangle.
It's useless unless you have a bottle filled with...
Oil?
Oil.
Oil, not fire potion. Fire potion is not oil.
Fire potion is not filled with oil. They probably put that in there because there's probably some guy who was too smart for his own good. He said, "Oh, it's a fire bottle. I figured the liquid medium is blue."
Buh.
Oh no!
How do you? Okay.
They,
yeah, it does. The gate does not tell you what to pour, just that you can pour it.
well, of course, you figure this out by pouring a healing potion or whatever on it once, and of course, you've burned one of the 1,000 healing potions in the starting area. So it's consequences of that are relatively low. Oh, there's another direction.
Hamilton.
Wants to rap about American history. Oh, that one's capturing demonized Zelda. I've never noticed that.
There he is.
Home!
Oh no! Oh.
This sucks. Oh, I'm so about to die.
I thought everything was good.
I thought everything was good too. I don't know where all my health went. That sucks.
What do you mean you don't know where all your health went?
Yeah, I
I
don't
feel
know where
like
all
you
my
just
health
did a
went.
drop and
He dropped me and I took drop damage and
into poison. Can you revive him?
yes, but I have to go get him.
Oh, that coffin is not floating anymore. That coffin is still.
My coffin is still, yes.
Place of death, guardian forest. Check the body.
Well, yeah. Has everything.
It shows. It shows everything there.
All right, well, got that part out of the way early.
Yay! Okay, so when you die, you don't come back. You die. It seems you died. Okay, you just pushed through all the text explaining death. Okay. So hold on. You're a new guy.
Mm-hmm. The nameless one.
You're the nameless one. And you're taking the shirt out, sure.
Taking a set of equipment plus the piece of paper I need to go revive it.
Okay. So your plan is that this dude will be able to go quickly get that guy.
Yes. I feel relatively confident in my ability to do this.
But he only has 3 health. He only has 300.
He only has 300, but I also don't need him alive.
Okay.
That's the big thing. Is especially that's why I picked the nameless one in particular. Is like I don't need this fucking guy.
Okay, so that guy's dead with all the equipment on him.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot more than Dark Souls.
It's actually much. Yes, you are
That's
correct.
way worse.
It
Like
is.
Dark Souls is just like you lose some money. Who
No,
cares?
well, you lose it. See, here's the thing: you lose it permanently, or rather, okay. So, like, let's say I sent this guy to go collect the one guy, but I failed. Then both of them and all of the stuff they had would be gone.
Okay, yeah.
And the thing is that corpse running is actually. I mean, you see, we're already more than half the distance to our guy here.
Oh, it says. Oh, underneath us. Sorry, it says underneath us that we are 95 meters from Popular Merchant. That he is in this zone, and that we're 90 meters. It doesn't say the direction. Just says, hey, you're in the zone with a guy, and they are 80 meters away.
Take this out.
That shot a laser at you for a second. Whoa!
Oh,
Oh, almost swag. Crunch. Goodbye, son. Shooting eye demon, son. Yum. Nut. Meaner than Dark Souls, nicer than Sheeran the Wanderer.
there he is.
Okay, so you just gotta kill this dude. Don't get captured and don't get... Hey!
Oh!
Moto!
Oh! God damn it. Well, this is how the loop works, everybody.
Okay. Well, this is the part where if I were playing this, I would say, I'm good.
Or you are a fool. As soon as I get this fucking guy back, we're gonna be fine. I cannot fucking believe I've already died at this point.
I can!
Why?
Because it seems like anything in this game can just kill you real quick. That guy, you got hit once and then shot in the back once, and that killed you. That took all of your health. And those shots could come from anywhere. They can come from everywhere. You can buy 2 death contracts. And yeah, all of your backup equipment was with that other guy.
Yeah, it's not good.
So,
he does have a lot more health and better defense. I did pick literally the worst guy. Oh, Christ. Okay. What do I want to do here?
if you grab that guy, hit the death contract on him, does he just pop right up, or he shows back up at the coffins?
He shows back up at the coffins.
With all of the inventory?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Objectively, the smart thing to do here is...
It just seems like so easy to get tilted and just end up losing all of your guys. At which point, then you gotta erase a guy.
It's not that... in all seriousness, I never lost... I don't think I ever lost all of my guys. Because there's fucking like 9 of them. Like, you have to keep fucking up in the same way a lot. Okay, here's another secret.
Yeah.
The magic is actually not very good. Because it's primarily focused on magic defense.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell this. Wow, that is not worth as much as I would hope.
Yeah, only 150.
Yeah, just
Can you equip these things?
Equip what?
I see you just bought a copper sword, but your guy's level 1, right?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Thankfully, all of your level up points spread between all of your characters.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
So that is like the really big mitigating factor.
So they're all watching from inside their little graves, all this stuff, and going, yes, okay, I'm level 10, level 11, great, 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 yes. Tyrone Tracy, big touchdown, game is on. It's Monday night, baby.
Just run through here real quick.
Little cash.
Yep. Probably won't have nearly as much luck with drops, because that's how this works.
I play games more punishing than this for breakfast. That's fair. That's fair. I'm still looking for a way out of the contract that is sealed. This is my Steam that is operating this game. Oh no, Furret, you put some, did you bet on this game? And your dad said pick a low score? Yeah, wait, this is, Pittsburgh versus... whom?
Who is Pittsburgh playing? I don't know. I really don't know.
If Tyrone Tracy picked up a touchdown, who's Tyrone Tracy? I don't know. Giants, okay.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
Pittsburgh versus Giants. Yeah, your dad had, a brave instinct. The Giants in their lovely white jersey.
Just for the sake of total safety, make sure we don't fuck this up again. We'll, really shouldn't even need healing. The other thing is that, frankly, I did that the wrong way the first time. I really should have just run past both of those guys and not cared about the life of the guy. Because, again, he's dead out in the field with nothing on him. I don't care. choke.
Yep. Yep, you stopped for just a minute. That said, I don't have any respect for the Giants. That is the NFL team that I have the least amount of respect for. I think they are a fraught organization. Entirely based on vibes. And based on their deep desire to love and care for Eli Manning, of all people.
Do you hate the New York Giants, or do you just have a rational hatred of Eli Manning?
Yeah, I think the system that supports Eli Manning is wrong. I think that is the... It's like, Eli Manning is the symptom, right?
Gotcha.
I think it would be like if the Seahawks only had Matt Hasselbeck to go off of.
And you're like,
we had the best time. We were at the peak of everything, and Matt Hasselbeck was our quarterback. And I'd be like, I wouldn't be proud of that. I mean, he's great. He's a good guy. He's really nice too. He's like the sweetest dude. But generational quarterback? No, he's just a really nice guy who does good work. He worked hard. He is not, I want to go listen to his podcast right now, level of, like how Eli Manning is propped up. All right, let's see if you can do this.
Take care of this guy first, just
make sure he doesn't shoot at you. Yep.
Oh shit, I forgot. When you're locked on, your range of movement is much lower. Ooh.
Oh, because when you're locked on, it's expecting you to do the dance.
Yep. You'll notice that when enemies are considered downed, they take significantly less damage. It's a weird thing.
Okay, your body counter shows popular merchant and not the other...
It'll show, it would, so if I got the popular merchant, it would then show this guy.
Oh, they got each other. Whoa! Hell yeah!
Now we're done.
Let's get out of here. Oh man, that was so slick.
It can be very thrilling.
They got each other.
Well, so the one, yeah, no, that was a strange failure of the thing. Oh, you know what? Here's a funny thing.
That was so slick, though.
This one always drops a pickled fish.
Ooh, hey.
Which
you wouldn't get a
increases your
pickled fish in a
defense.
dungeon, would you?
You would never pickle a fish.
Who pickled this fish?
Oh, wait, no, I forgot. I'm in the presence of a Norwegian.
I would absolutely pickle a fish.
Sickening.
My grandma says I'm allowed to pickle the fish.
You're allowed to say it?
Yeah. I'm allowed to say Ludfisk.
So.
They're children present.
So that took about, what, 5-10 minutes?
That wasn't too bad.
No. And
I could see that getting a lot worse, though.
It can get a lot worse, yes.
Like, if you get to a bad boss fight that you don't know how to do.
That doesn't really
A doggy! Whoa!
Hey,
Hello!
Dog. The tip dog is here.
Woof, woof.
I don't remember.
Who's this little guy? Wait, you never showed me there's this little guy. Lure out enemies and fight them one-on-one.
Oh, he feeds you a new tip every time.
Hints can be found in conversations and signs.
Yeah, there's a dog. He also shows up somewhere else and tells you what your food preferences are. So.
Oh, so you do have food preferences, or you're building them.
Yeah.
Okay. Change character. Whee! Wow. This swirl wipe is insane.
The other thing it's worth noting, this is also, so we built 9 levels that whole time. Yeah. I have gone from here to the first boss without ever dying.
Your exchange of life has been paid. I wish you good fortune.
I've gone from here to the first boss without ever dying.
Mm-hmm.
And part of what that means is that you're underleveled.
Right.
Now I have 9 fucking levels to use, so like I probably would not get now after I level up. I probably would not get killed by the same stuff I got killed by before. I think the next it's like 7. I can't remember what the next equipment set is, but I'll also put more in the guard. And now we progress, and you can see. I mean, our stamina bar and health bar are now significant.
Sorry, every time the music gets loud, it just swells over us. Or it tries to. Sorry, you were saying the HP goes full or something, or?
You can see that our we started with 500, now we're almost at 600, and more importantly, our stamina bar is also significantly longer. So like we're doing a good job. Oh, you know what? Let me go get my pickled fish. Oh wait, there's gonna spawn another pickled fish over there. We're gonna be fine. I was exploring that treetop area, but truth be told, there actually isn't. Oh wait, no, there is something we want up there.
There's gonna be something you want up there.
It's a sword.
Oh, it's a sword. Yeah, you're gonna want that.
Enemies are very bad at chasing you. This is not Dark Souls.
They get tired and they see it. They're like, all right, that next guy will get them. They're realists. They're just simple men.
If I remember correctly, they're weak to arrows.
Yeah, they're weak to getting poked in the eye. I am too.
Well, they're weak to let's call it puncturing damage. There isn't really pierce damage in this game, but
kinda. Okay.
But they've essentially simulated it by doing that.
Thank you, Chorby, for inadvertently reminding me. The Lutefisk God statue in Dungeons of Dread more. I don't think Lutefisk is a pickled fish, specifically. That implies the liquid it's stored in won't kill you, I think.
Ah!
No, that liquid will kill you. The device started moving. Oh, boy. Okay.
You remember these?
Yep. Yeah, no, I've seen you jump on these and not dump off of them. Aggressive Bones Haze! Nice moving. Nice. Slick. Hey, what happens if you get into the chest while this guy is shooting at you? Will he stop shooting at you? Ow!
It's protecting me.
How long will it protect you?
I don't want to test that.
How many arrows will it...
I don't want to test that. But what I do want is that demonic short sword.
Whoa! Okay. Yeah, that's a good item. That seems nice.
Yeah, it's,
better than this big long guy. Well done. That was grody looking.
Thankfully, arrows are pretty low consequence.
Oh, so you're spinning on this thing and trying to block while it's spinning, and oh boy, cool. Jump in.
Of course.
Whee! Thunk.
That
Jump in, take a heart and a half.
Pretty significant bit of fall. Oh, that was supposed to be some gloves.
Not today.
Not today, soldier. Also, you can see that the full meter does not work, and it will frequently tell you that you're full when you're not full.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I had fish today for lunch.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
so yummy.
God, it smelled so good.
It was so good. Just some normal salmon.
So this is how the game
blackened salmon.
This is how the game previews the stealth mechanics.
Number of monsters ahead is unusual.
And this is part of the reason we got the demonic short sword, because you can see it's a significant attack premium.
And smaller.
And with a little bit of a dark attack bonus, which elemental damage in this game is almost entirely supplemental.
Okay.
As opposed to like being...
Oh, bottles. Can you use the bottles to distract them?
No, you can knock the bottles over and get their attention. It's a trap.
Oh.
I mean, you can see these are the aggressive bones. Like, this is the game trying to tell you, like, these are the really, really dangerous enemies. Or at least for this point of the game.
Jordan. So do you take them out one by one, or what are our options here?
This. LeBron is a go!
The world is... What? Wait, how... And then it stops.
Most enemies in this game end up boiling down to you block them once and then you massacre them.
Oh my god, that's amazing. The
And-
music just cuts out every time you're found.
No, every time I am undiscovered, basically.
Yeah.
And that's important in part because that door will only be that door locks as soon as you are noticed by the first enemy.
Oh.
And that's a secret.
Oh, so that's the thing that, like, if you can get through this whole thing without being seen or interact with anyone.
That one was called Bryant.
Bryant.
And obviously being seen by these searchlights will
Set off the whole area.
Yeah, but thankfully the searchlights are not very aware.
So wait, but walk into one of these bottles?
Oh, never mind. I
I'm
guess you
pretty
are.
sure
Yeah, you are supposed to throw them to distract them.
I think you throw them to distract them, and that's how you get through this place. Stealthy.
I'd never considered.
Sim.
A little bit of Metal Gear, yeah.
Yeah, right? Green light means go. Red light, if those were red lights.
Bigger
That would
fish
be-
is worth more than 50%, and is also worth a brief defense bonus.
Cool.
Oh, we want to... So there's a whole congress of them hanging out here. So yeah, we want to tempt this guy over here. Separate them.
Graham. What happens if one of them drops a bomb while you're in a corner here?
As long as the bomb doesn't touch you, you're fine. The bomb, it's like when the bomb pops out of the enemy, that's it spawning into existence. But they didn't put any kind of protective coating on it.
Yeah.
I'm saying literally coating with a D. They didn't put any kind of protective coating on it to make it not active. You know, it's a live object as soon as it pops into the world.
That's so brutal. Banana. Reynolds. Ripe banana. Magic mushroom. Does that do what I hope it does?
It doesn't give you hallucinations, no.
Ah, its official name is Magishroom. Tastes better than it looks, and it's popular among gourmets.
And here's a bottle of wine,
Oh,
which
wow!
gives us it will increase your experience gain for a little while, so it simulates the level up effect without you.
Can you use that alcohol on one of those slimes to make them into a bigger slime?
No. I mean, I've never tried it. I can try it.
How deep does the rabbit hole go?
Here's a flame mushroom that eating it will set you on fire, and that will cure food poisoning.
Can you throw it at other people?
Yes, that'll set them on fire.
Hey! Egg. They put the egg in the chest. I love that for them. Thunderstaff.
And the good news is that with the way that we've done this, it is actually safe to walk through here.
Okay, be able to put a short shield, a wood shield, into the crate later.
Exactly.
Yep.
And now we have the forest passage.
Well done. Can you bump into that thing and knock the thing down?
I think if I tackled it, it would do that, but we're not going to have tackle until nearly the end of the game.
What was that sound?
I think that's the sound that those... So those are actually enemies.
Oh, they have names too.
Oh, boy. This ain't going to be good.
Nah, you're good. The Congress is still in session. They're playing D&D in there.
I'm attacking the darkness.
So if you get seen by any of those, will all of the bones come out and attack you at once? The lights themselves?
My assumption, yeah, I think if you could get seen by the lights, it procs them all to your position.
Awesome. Yeah, awesome would be hell.
Now we have the thing, and we can progress to the next part of the forest. I'm surprised we died doing all that junk, because it's so much easier to die during that portion. That was the gatekeep portion of the game for me.
I see.
This should be like some gloves or something. Nope.
Arrow.
Arrows are good.
Oh, you can just take the back road.
Yep, and this is also how one of the reasons that poison is completely avoidable is that you can always just skirt around it. You're only ever in the poison if you're actively courting danger.
Hey, there's the king. Bone Man King.
Bone Man.
Draslam said the same thing.
So
Bone Man.
So now the game is about to get interesting. Okay, so here's something.
Yeah, it hadn't been interesting yet, so I'm still looking for.
Come on, man. this is like
grognard ass game. No, this has been great. This has been very cool.
Go ahead and back up or save, please.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Feel free. I would actually overwrite the first one. Because that'll be fine. I might start having you separate them and name them later, but no.
Oh, the arrows in your quiver are quivering.
Yeah, they sure are.
Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I wanted a bunch of... we'll figure it out after the boss fight. It's fine. Broken shield. Usually you just pick up a broken item and put it right back.
It is a new item, so you get XP for it.
You get the XP for it. So.
And then, yeah, you don't need it. Lopez.
I don't know why all of the bones in this area are Latino, but I'll roll with it. So check out the verticality. Oh man, that actually looks pretty cool with the depth of field. Also, I wonder how far I can pull this back.
Aim.
There's lots of non-linear problem solving to be done by challenging a bunch of stuff.
Oh, it's Dottie. You can pull them all the way off path.
I'm going to stop using this weapon because I want it to have durability left for the boss fight.
Cool. There's no reason, now that you got that key, there's no reason to go back to the...
No, we've about cleared that area out.
Okay. But I mean, to go back to home base.
There's an inventory in this area.
Okay. Speaking of.
So, notice how close we are to being unencumbered?
You are, yeah, 0.96 weight away.
Oh, wow. We'll do it again. Good.
That was a particularly heavy mushroom that you ate.
Back attack is very powerful. I think it's like double. Oh, check this out. Check this shit. So obviously, that scenario is designed that way. Let's do this.
Roberts.
And that's typically when that one thing starts attacking you, but I pulled it off path.
Oh, it would just grab you from the side. Oh, that's so mean.
And you know what? This is typically where we would do this switch. But you know what? I'm not going to.
Okay. Yeah, you just climbed the whole thing, so...
Just because I want to be clever later. Coyote hop. We don't need to worry about it.
Hell jelly. It's Petty. Petty the Hell Jelly. Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Can't say you don't know what it's like.
Hell Jelly McFarland. Hell Jelly McDonald. I'm
gone insane. Oh man, listening to Steely Dan while we play this game would be fucking.
We could be just listening to Steely. It's like Steely Dan.
Put on some fucking Steely Dan, please, and thank you. Oh.
Oh no, McDonald!
Oh boy, please don't throw us over the edge. Oh, thank you.
You are coated in oil.
I can solve that.
But what if?
But if we get hit by fire, we are.
Yeah, what if you dropped your fire bottle right now?
I don't think I have.
Nope. No, you don't. Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah, you do. It's the first thing in your inventory.
I will throw it at the next thing.
Woo!
That flame is going to persist a little bit. That's a nice effect, even though it's probably stock Unity. There's a lot of stock Unity assets in this game, for the record.
I figured how you make a game like this. The assets are not nearly as... Like, aren't the characters also...
I'm pretty sure the characters are all stock assets, yeah. This game's hilarious.
Brutal Rust Fumble! I read that as Rust Butt Fumble, and I got excited. Yeah, Seahawksed it. Where they... The script writers add a bunch of drama to the game. That's how the Seahawks always play. Giants are down 8 with 4:30 to go. They got the ball near their red zone. Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, give them 8 points. Who cares? You've got 4:30 on the clock. That's way too much time.
They're not going to convert a two-pointer.
They're not going to convert a two-pointer, and B, they're going to put it in the end zone way too fast, and then you kick the field goal and win.
What is this over here?
Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity butt bumble. I see you, Krill. Don't worry. I got you.
Oh, yeah, and we want to go down here, too. Ooh, that was overdone.
Is it because you're heavy?
I think I want to say that weight actually can affect your fall damage, but it's so, why would you spend the time testing it?
It's already so fugazi. Yeah, you pancake dropped. Ah!
I'm
still covered in
no
oil?
longer coated in oil.
Oh, okay. Your oil status is gone?
Mm-hmm. And here's why I didn't, here's why I did not bother hitting the switch.
Wow.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
You did shoot that lever from a distance.
What else do I still have? I wish I had more. Cool thing is the lock-on distance is obviously not infinite, but you can manually aim at almost anything. And also the contact boxes are large. Let's take care of you. Oh, you'll also see that it'll light up when you're within range. Did you notice that part?
Yeah.
Obviously, the dropping eyes here are effectively lethal.
Yep. Nope. They are doing the full, if those guys grab you, you're dead. Like a wall master. There's a secret platform over there. Oh, but those platforms aren't going up and down yet, so there's a switch for those too, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bud. Hey, Doretha. There we go. Yeah, I've seen a lot of very satisfying hitboxes and... Wow! Those are going so fast.
So here's a... I won't do that yet. I'll show you a thing later. We do want to hit that. Actually, I wonder if I can get it with the bow.
Can you just drop a mushroom on it?
Fucking maybe. I didn't consider that.
Come on.
You know what? Let me see if I can drop a tree for it. This is a really stupid idea.
No, it's gonna work. It'll be fine.
Too far.
You roll it down the cliff? I mean, you're going to be down there anyway. You can pick them all up at the bottom.
I might. But for now, just to be really, really safe, let's see if I can't get it instead. Yeah, you see how the reticle lights up?
Yeah. Oh, a little higher, a little higher.
That's clever. Okay.
Just a little out of reach.
There's a safe way to fall down there, and I'm not going to try and do it yet.
Yep, keep eating them. You're almost out of health there, or out of a hunger meter.
I'm actually running out of food. I need to get some. See how this door's locked?
Yeah.
It's not my problem.
Oh, come on!
Oh.
Alloy sword!
Alloy swords are not, so I'll show you the description. Alloy is made by adding gold or silver to copper. It's a little pricey due to this. It's harder to break than pure copper. But usually they're slightly worse from an attack perspective. This one's only 100 as opposed to 109. They're good to put in the inventory itself.
And here's a chest to put it into right now.
Yeah. As well as our double traveler's hoods, our extra shield, all of our bones. We're going to want to keep our empty bottles.
All this stuff. Your banana's about to go bad.
Good thinking. And you can see that we currently have infinity food.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you can just fill this whole thing up. There's tons of inventory slots in the...
There is a limited number of slots, but it's 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 60 times 8.
So 480.
So 480
yeah.
slots, yeah. And then, of course, if you've locked yourself... They must have known about this, because if you've locked yourself in here, it's not that hard to get back out.
Oh, boy. Woo!
So now let's go downstairs. There's a safe way to fall, by the way. Check this out.
Oh!
I still took damage from that, but...
Not nearly as much.
Nope.
Yeah. TJ Watt's strip sack. Steelers nearly run it out with 2 first downs. Okay. Well, it all whipped around the other direction again. Sealing arrow.
It silences the enemy, prevents them from using magic.
Okay. Like these guys that shoot... Oh, no, it's a capturing eye. Come on!
And of course, getting the capturing guys to come off their path gives them favorable situations.
Yep. There's, the Wile E. Coyote fall animation. Very delightful. So do you want to wait to swing your sword at the bottom of your fall, or... Because eventually you fall too far and you can't swing anymore.
There is an acceleration to it there. That's right.
I picked it up. That's still good. New item.
Yeah, there's an accelerative element to it.
Oh, gosh. There's 4 guys. Money!
Admittedly, got a little scared.
That was a good encounter that you just kind of waltzed through. And got some meat for it, which is good. You are in need of health, or you're in need of food real bad.
Kind of.
Oh, no, not anymore. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. You went to the... You just went to the inventory box, so you're good.
Here's another growable tree. This one grows exclusively oil fruits, which are very, very valuable. We'll come back to it.
Oh, okay.
And we needed to activate all of that stuff.
Well, there's the orb.
We'll come back to that. Actually, that one's not that. Trust me as the Inferno climber expert.
I'm trusting you so much right now with my whole stream.
Aren't the vibes good? You know, the sound effects and...
Yeah.
No, wrong way.
I just, my whole thing with this game is that its presence is weird. That's how it works. And so you are trying to evangelize this game, and I am hoping the viewers stay in the double digits somehow. Which are like, which you'd think would be the same goal, but there's two like different things happening here. A good game can have no viewers. Not that that's a thing that matters to me. I just think that this game is interesting in that way. I think that even if this was the best game ever made, that because it just looks and feels janky.
It's jank. I have never been anything but honest.
Janky.
I have never been anything but honest.
Speaking of jank, can we we got a bunch of guys here. Can we throw the wine at the blue guys? I need to know if this monster information can actually be used to turn one of these blue guys into a dividing jelly.
Sorry, I will figure it out.
I know.
Oh no!
Don't throw me the wrong way. Coat it in oil. Right, so if those guys threw you the wrong way, that would have been it.
I don't think he actually had enough momentum to make that happen anyway.
Woo! Oh my god.
Camera, buddy.
Another Hell Soul Stone. Split Soul Stone. Got them all.
Nah. Doesn't really do anything.
Damn. It did kind of imply that you have to, like, wait overnight or something, but, yeah, that's...
Oh, exposure to... I'm sorry. No, that's
exposure
good
to
thinking.
alcohol.
No, that's good thinking. I didn't really realize where you were going with that. And you can see this is obviously the simplest enemy in the game, but by putting them in a precarious position and by putting this many of them, they're now dangerous.
Right.
It's good game, man.
And that takes a lot of the, that hit the durability of your sword real good?
Not too bad, but it did.
Okay. Things to be aware of. Just saying, had that worked, I might be like, okay, this is the GOAT. I wasn't expecting it to, and it's not like it's a deal breaker or anything. It just was like, oh, they did say something about alcohol. We didn't find alcohol. I didn't know there was alcohol in this game, so I didn't think much of that flavor text. Oh my god!
That made him fall. That's not a...
That's so funny, though. The enemy set off the collapsing bridge just by touching it. Light arrow. Justina. Met a Fernanda today that goes by Fur, and I thought that was fun. F-E-R. Just a cool name shortening. Level up!
Oh.
Is that a nut?
It's a bone.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so there's our switch. That'll make the platform next to a spin. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the path.
Yeah, and isn't it... It's wild, right, to have a game that simulates a fall damage model, but also is using floating platforms like it's, you know, Ape Escape?
Yeah. Forest boss key. All right, first key, first boss key. And we're what? 2.5 hours in? That's not bad. Usually this should take you like 6 or 7 hours to figure out how this all works.
This took me
Maybe
a
more.
day. Like, it took me a long time playing this game to even, like, that was the thing that, like, I had never seen a game that so thoroughly chewed me up and spit me back out to the point where I couldn't even get to, like, the first boss. And I'm like, no, it's like, what am I doing wrong here? This has got to be a me problem. And it clearly and obviously was.
I don't know. Char said she played for 2 hours and was like, all right, that's enough.
So if you wait for him to do that,
and she's like the hardcore of gamers. Giants got it back. Yep. Minute 53, no timeouts, down by 8. Danny Dimes, legacy drive. Now, see, now it's happened. Now you shouldn't have got that fumble back. You should have just let them keep going. Now they have all the things they need to tie up the game and have this big dramatic comeback. If the football gods are on the Giants' side and let them tease out the Steelers, it's going to be entirely the Steelers' fault. It is now the Giants' game to tie. The Steelers have lost control of their destiny. Yeah, you're a pound overweight. You're less than 1.00. You're still worth 0.2. How much do these souls weigh? How much does a soul weigh? 1. Yeah.
Most things do not weigh that much at this point.
Right. Just equipment. But also you don't have much to do.
Are there enemies over here? Ugh.
70.
I think it does still force you to take some amount of fall damage.
Bone Man Adams.
Oh, a bronze? That's much better. Maybe they'll have
124. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, we have a lot of shit. You know what was good news though?
Something has appeared in the Guardian Forest.
It's a shortcut that'll get us all the way back here pretty easily. If we go all the way back.
Which we do have reason to.
We have good reason to, and since we're streaming and it's not me just playing, I will make a point of it. Yeah, walking around with the heavy condition on is rough.
It's time to take the long walk back. Bone Man Carter. Did the level up? It's so close.
It's clearly doing some rounding there.
You have 100% of the bar filled. However, Zephies, which port are you playing? Hold on. Hold on. Did someone come out here to watch Inferno Climber?
It does have 74 followers on Twitch, apparently.
Did you? Yeah, I mean, yeah, 74 is like the low number. Zephies are from the Discord. Oh, that's there's a Inferno Climber Discord?
Yeah, I made it. I am the owner and operator of the Inferno Climber Discord.
You have trapped me in this game and you've turned it into a draw. Folks are coming out. Hey, welcome.
Oh, this is
BSP.
2. Get rid of that.
I have
There we go.
Durant has lived with me for exactly 1 day and is forcing me now to play Inferno Climber. Well, to watch him play Inferno Climber. We are playing the port of...
We're playing the original PC version.
No, the original PC. Yes, thank you. And I've been mercilessly making fun of this game while Durant shows me that it's actually really cool and fun, and he's having an epic time. And I'm trying to fight against it, but the truth is here. It's not bad. It's darn fine.
I mean, if nothing, look at this level design. Look at how creative. Like this is like this whole thing of like, oh, I'm supposed to sneak on an enemy to get their key or whatever, but I can do this instead, is I'm fucking it up. But clearly it's on purpose that you can do this.
Yeah, they did want you to do this on purpose. All right, nice. You put all your heavy equipment away. Oh, you are underweight with 2 swords on you. How did that happen? Nice. Do you need both staffs on you?
I have a thunder staff, which the intelligence requirement for that is 3, and I don't think I cleared that yet.
Ah.
Yeah. And we now leveled up 7 more times. There's like it's really like it is genuinely
numbers go up.
It is genuinely comical how many times you.
Hey, Danny Dimes got picked off.
Woo! Russ cooks again, baby.
That's game.
Oh, and I need to take out some food and eat it.
Oh, Giants haters are eating tonight, baby.
That is rational football fans.
Yep. Damn right.
So what's the Steelers' fucking record now?
Steelers survived the Giants. I feel like I want better for the Steelers. I feel like I want better for
You want better for the team that stole a Super Bowl from you?
For Russell Wilson helming the Steelers, because that's kind of funny. I think I want better for them. I'm not sure. That's win number 6 for the Steelers.
They have more wins than we do. Christ.
But
although, and to their credit, they now actually put on a watchable brand of football, so because of Russell Wilson.
Yeah, dude's cooking.
I've only
still
been
weird though, because the other guy was cooking too.
I've only been trying to tell everybody for my entire life.
Russell Wilson can cook. What happened with the Broncos?
People just,
now that he's a journeyman quarterback.
Do you want to know what happened with the Broncos?
Yeah.
He got saddled with literally one of the worst offensive coordinators in the history of the sport, Nathaniel Hackett.
Ooh.
Who cannot coordinate an effective offense with Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball. And Aaron Rodgers likes him. He's his darts buddy.
Oh, this is that guy that hangs around Aaron Rodgers all the time. Yeah. Okay, I've heard about this.
So the Broncos wanted Aaron Rodgers, so they hired Nathaniel Hackett as the head coach. But then they ended up not getting him. So they got Russ instead. Oops. You don't know a whole lot about football schematically or whatever.
Oh,
and you can already tell how dumb of a fucking idea that is, right?
That's really dumb.
Yeah.
Hiring people because they're buddies? You know, that's...
No, hiring buddies of people so that you can get their buddies.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not a smart strategy. That's super risky.
Yeah, because what happens if you end up with a guy who's completely unsuited to the quarterback you actually end up with? Oh, that was crunchy.
Come on, pal.
Anyway, we're about to get the roll ability.
Oh, sick. Hey, well. Oh, jeez. Bonk. You are still so heavy. How to roll a good life. Heal potion for you now that you've fallen a little bit.
By Masuo Turner, a supreme book telling the life of the famous Masuo Turner, also known as the New Cycle Recorder and Rolling Man. What should a person do when they reach a wall in life? Using rolling as a theme, Masuo explains his lifetime.
Why don't you just roll it on? Roll that clip.
Sure did, Art.
Because we talked to this guy earlier.
Wait,
and the restoration of my brilliance. Yahoo! Yahoo!
What? Why is Walker talking to a Yahoo computer?
You remember this guy from earlier?
Yeah.
Because we talked to him earlier.
Yep.
Now he's here.
Cool. You again?
You can kick fish. Go ahead and use the book stand there. Check this out. This is really how you fight fish. You can hit them, but more importantly, you just kick them.
Oh, that's funny. Just kick them and then... Oh, God, yeah. They just go spinning.
And here's the... demonstration of the practical nature of our rolling ability. Although, actually, if you're smart, you don't need it, but...
I'm trying to see...
You want to see all this plate?
That book's name, the name of the guy was Masuo Roller, or whatever. Turner.
Masuo
Turner. And all these books have the first name in the list, which would be his surname in Japanese.
Oh, God! Oh, no, 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 no!
You're good, you're good, you're good. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Holy shit.
All good. Go kick fish. Turner is a pun for rolling. I was trying to see if Masuo was also a pun for rolling. Because I think the idea of taking a Japanese surname and an English surname and putting them together would be very clever. It'd be very fun if there were both puns from both directions. Someone had to do a lot of work to translate this game.
Yeah.
Just realizing there's a lot of work done here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna do the front flip. Yeah, baby.
And we've reached the boss.
All right. Okay? So it's boss time. What's the strategy here? What do we get? Let's look and see what we're up against. I love that. That's a great start.
Yeah, let's eat some food and don't die is mainly it.
Okay.
Thankfully, we have a lot of weapons, so we'll be good to. Yeah, we'll be set to do a lot of damage here, and I'll show you the first boss. It's don't be surprised.
Is it Goma? Is it like a big spider guy that drops down? Hey!
It's a big dividing jelly. Unfortunately, the first two bosses are just regular enemies.
Forest Kraken! You gotta use your imagination. This is a Kraken.
Really want to avoid that wave because that does defense down.
Wham!
There's actually a lot of healing in the arena.
Oh, nice backstep?
Yeah, you can actually do that out of the recovery of an attack. So I can do this. Not out of the recovery. But...
If you have the stamina, I would assume. So you're doing these measured like 1, 2, back away. Very safe.
Yeah, I would
Very clean.
often, if I was playing the game myself, I'd be more aggressive. But,
yeah.
And yes,
oh, 2 health bars. Twice as much health, effectively.
Yeah, and you have to now...
Have them both on screen so that you can see what's happening. Go by sound, go by sense of smell. Whoa!
That's rare, but possible. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
There's another one right here. It is. This fight is all about staying calm.
Very patient. Yep. And you gotta now focus on those littler guys.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is you want to try as hard as possible. You can end up with all 4 subdivisions on screen at once. You want to avoid that as much as humanly possible.
That guy walked on the side, that's so helpful.
So it's a spin.
Keep your health high, just get knocked back somehow. Oh, that's a lot of guys.
Oh, and I got hit with the... Oh, no, 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 no!
Oh! That's a lot of guys!
I fucked up.
Wow.
Oh, Christ. That wasn't supposed to happen.
I mean, it's a boss fight, though.
Here's the good news.
Uh-huh.
One, we opened up a shortcut.
Yep.
Which cuts all the way through, to
that like, last area. Not
basically.
The main door, but pretty close.
Yeah, yeah. We can cut through all the way to the last area. And also, your guys' souls always are outside of the boss room.
Oh, okay, okay. So picking him up is not going to be hard.
Especially because we've got hella gear and money.
Yeah.
Oh, did I remember to put all my money away?
And when you go pick him up again, you'll be able to level up, which is the thing that you haven't done yet.
Yes, no, exactly.
You have like a bazillion level ups ready to go. What's the level cap? Is it 100 or is it a lot
way
more?
higher than that? I've gotten it way higher than that.
What's the bigger number than
I don't know. I don't know what the level cap is. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 255. Just the one.
Okay, that helps me understand the scale then. It's higher than 100, but you wouldn't be surprised if it was 255. So it's somewhere in there. It really is a Dark Souls. It really is somehow Dark Souls and Zelda in an immersive sim. You know, like a Deus Ex, but for kids. You know, for the kids. It's a hoop, you know?
In the early part of the game, there's always a heal potion back here. I actually have been forgetting to farm. Like, you can, like... There's, like, a really, like, intensive set of things you should always be doing. Like...
Raw! Okay. Oh, this is not a boiled egg. That's a raw egg.
That is
Great.
a raw egg. I have as much as I can reasonably have.
Go get them. Yeah. It's gonna be fine.
So...
If it's not, you have another set of backup stuff.
In the Guardian Forest.
Do you have your death contract?
Yes, I have my death contract.
Okay.
Good thinking.
Sorry.
No. That can happen.
Oh.
And you don't see the thing here because he's not in this area. He's in the next area.
I'm sure that you have many times in your, experience through this game ran out to go get your guy and then found out I didn't bring the contract.
Can happen.
It'll happen to you.
Zeppies, I just wanted to say thank you so much for dropping by. I'm glad that you decided to take to watch.
Zeppies, no thank you for dropping by, as you have helped exonerate Durant and really made this stream better because of it and made my day worse. Damn it, you gave another point to Durant and a whole bunch of points are on the board already and I'm losing ground fast. If people actually like watching this game and think this is fun and cool, then I have no ground to stand on and I'll just have to support it and I'll have to start getting really into it after this week. This is the Hooper list. This is our game for the next, through Halloween, through the next month, for a while. We're going to be here every Monday.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, this is...
Kicking fish and healing posh.
Like, this whole, first portion of the game, for one, I didn't expect to die twice.
You were thinking of doing a playthrough, and the stream came at the right time. Zappies, do you think about this game often, too? Because Durant thinks about this game a lot. Like, more than other games that he also
I know
really likes.
If Zeppies is the person from the server that I'm pretty sure that they are, yeah, I know they've already done multiple.
That's awesome. I'm just glad to hear from other people who... Because I've watched you try to proselytize this game for... Oh, nice. Just barely. For 5 years now. For 5 years, you have talked about Inferno Climber. This is the game that you're just like a hidden gem that only I know about, that I want to tell as many people as possible that it's the shit. And I'm seeing it now, and I'm like, this is some shit. Whoa! Hey, guy. Who's that dude?
We're going to leave him there.
Okay. What's he do? He's like a bird?
He gives you some salt fruits, which are good to use on jelly enemies.
Oh.
Yeah. Which applies to the boss as well as, yeah.
So there's a guy whose mechanic is to make the boss a little easier to understand.
Also, one-way doors. We need to remember that for the future.
Gotcha.
I'm probably just going to have to eat some poison to get
It's a brain worm for you too. Okay. Wow. I feel...
Oh, wow. Big deal.
Like you're a little vindicated in all this, and I feel a little less, I am fine being wrong. I'm fine being the insane person here.
I'm used to it.
Right, you're used to it, and And now I have to, you know, I have to stomach or no,
regret your words and deeds.
I have to swallow my pride. That's the phrase that I'm looking for. Swallow my pride, choke on the ride. They leave you empty inside.
I never heard of that one.
Never heard of the hit Eiffel 65? Nope, it's yeah, Eiffel 65 song Inside Out.
No.
The or sorry, Eve 6, thank you. Eve 6. Not the blue guys. Eve 6's famous song Heart in a Blender. Everyone knows Heart in a Blender. That's the real name of it, right?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't.
Swallow my pride, choke on the ride. With the love, keep the empty inside. Inside out. Got faith in. How's it go? Got nothing but faith in nothing. One for my tender heart in a blender. Watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, and I'm through with you.
I recall this.
So what I'm hearing from you is not just that you don't know it, but that means that Todd in the Shadows is not done Inside Out by Eve 6?
He is not done Inside Out by Eve 6 yet.
Wow.
He just did Life is a Highway by Tom Cochran.
That is bigger than Eve 6. That
you
is
gotta
a good
understand.
point.
You know what's truly astounding? He's been doing One Hit Wonderland because he was doing One Hit Wonderland back in the Blip TV days.
Yeah,
you know?
that is. Yep, I was there.
And he's
I was almost on Blip TV as well.
Yeah, I loved Blip TV. I thought Blip TV was awesome. Or rather, I liked everything that was on Blip TV.
That's true. I liked all the
and at
things
the
that were on
time,
it. Yeah.
at the time, that was the play. Like the buffering was good. Like the buffering was typically really strong. You could post higher quality video, and it was at the time the only platform that cared about long form content.
I'm very surprised that you don't know this One Hit Wonder. You are the.
Well, now that you say it, I recognize the hit. I don't off the top of my head know.
Also, incredible Twitter account.
Yes, I'm aware of the Eve 6 Twitter account.
Because that's their bio is we made that song Heart in a Blender that you all know. Even though the name of the song is absolutely Inside Out and not Heart in a Blender. And that's the bit.
That's the bit.
Yeah. It is in B major, which is a fantastic key. I'm a
B major is a good key.
Mm-hmm. I am a simp for B flat major.
Correlating G sharp
major. This game is a textural nightmare.
But it's like.
But it's so flavorful.
Here's the question about Inferno Climber. How far can you go on decent math and very good level and scenario design and nothing else?
And it's just
nothing else. You have no aesthetics. You have no music. You have no
presence. That was the main thing that I've been calling this out on is like it doesn't have
no
presence,
aura. You know?
It has a little aura. Like look at this. First here. Go from this, get out of all the menus really quick, and then just look at the camera.
Oh, sorry.
No. I'm just giving you a set of instructions after you've leveled up to go from this menu as quick as possible to just having your character look at the camera. Bam. There's a little bit of aura there in a very specific way.
I'm trying to figure out why the popular merchant has his eyes sewed shut. What the hell happened to him?
Because all of them are missing an eye, right? That's how this works.
Kind of.
And you see at the beginning when you revive them, their eye glows. This big red light.
Yeah, I guess that's
that hidden eye. I get it, Zeppies. I'm making fun of the aesthetics of the game, but it is default Unity asset aesthetics. And all together as a package, it does make sense.
Well, I will say, okay, so Zeppies, I also like the aesthetics of this game, but I think the thing is that it has to come around on you.
Yeah.
There's nobody, absolutely nobody, who I think looks at this and says, "Oh fuck yeah, I want to play Roblox Dark Souls."
There is people
You know?
who absolutely look at this and go, "Okay, I paid $370 for this."
Right.
Or sorry, $344 on sale now.
Yeah, the best
$344.
$350 you could spend on
You
Steam.
can buy this game and have its entire hundreds of hours of content in your person for $3.44
A lot of phone impressions.
because it is that time of the year.
We've been playing so efficiently that I keep running out of healing potions, which is just genuinely not a thing that's supposed to happen.
All right, you gotta fight this boss again?
I am going to fight this boss again.
You've leveled up now a bunch?
It'll be a good... Actually, well, we haven't been on the air that long, but after that, it will be a good point to call it, even though we'll have been on the air for maybe 4 hours at that point.
Yeah, that will actually help because you have moved in. Today's your first day. You slept the night last night here, so
So
it's,
comfortable.
it is your first full day in the house with the cat, with Jupiter. You have not lived here for 2 years, year and a half,
I moved out in 2021.
3 years.
Yeah, about 3 years.
And when you lived here, you just lived on the couch for 3 years or so.
Yeah, didn't have a room.
Didn't have a room. You now finally have a bedroom in the house. Yeah, now that's your first day. It means there's still a whole bunch of stuff you got to move out of your apartment, but it's just simple stuff.
At this point, the only major thing left to move is the computer and the associated desk.
I legitimately think that you have 2 carfuls full of stuff. Oh my god, I can tell you've taken this route many times.
Oh yeah.
You know this route extremely well. Janky. Jankies. Zephy saw this in Iron Pineapple video. This is so Iron Pineapple.
Iron
is
Pineapple's like the only guy who has covered this at all.
the only yeah.
And of course, he talked about it for like 5 minutes.
A YouTuber that looks out for little hidden gems every once in a while and has lists of them. And somewhere, somehow, had the time to find this game. Like, you have to play this game for hours to really fall in love with it.
You have to give it the time.
This is not something that a YouTuber could just pick up and be like, look at this game, what a hidden gem.
Well, because look at this combat. It's literally just and it's done. Like there's you cannot go. It's not like your first time going to a Mexican restaurant when you're a small child and your palate doesn't understand all of the flavors, but you go, oh man, them beans is soft and mushy and salty, there's no one thing here that's going to satisfy your hunger. You have to take in the whole meal,
Yeah.
And you have to be into the walking around and into the.
If I had to bet, if like one way you would do it, I've got it. I can solve your whole situation.
Sure.
Because you want to evangelize this. The whole point of this whole game, that you showing this off to people, you want to show them how it is great. But they can't just play it on their own because it's just complicated. It is a very weirdly complicated children's game. If you can get them to the first boss and get them to beat the first boss, they'll fall in love with it, right?
Yeah,
right?
that's. I think that's honestly part of the reason I still have yet to really get back to that walkthrough. Is that I got in that walkthrough video I got through more than the first boss, and it's like, okay, I feel like once I got through the first boss, there was only like 1 or 2 things where I really needed to look and be like, wait, what's going on here?
If a player could get through the first boss, they'll have enough knowledge of the mechanics of this game and how it operates.
Yeah.
To be able to sufficiently continue playing more of the game and learning more of the steps that they need to continue it and even maybe finish the game. You'll have a base level that lets you get deeper in, which is I have some fancy library term for it. I can't remember. It's a heart in a blender. Nice. There you go. There you go.
I knew there was.
That's how that works.
I knew there was a way to do that. It's like, what am I fucking up?
Okay. No, I'm glad you died. To the boss. I'm glad you died the first time where you did.
Thanks, dog.
Because you showed off really well, and I think that if you nail this boss right here, right now, that you will have made a very perfect little video inside of this stream that shows off how Inferno Climber works. It silences your haters, And most importantly, anyone who has seen all of this up to this point, I could pick up the controller now and confidently play this game. A game that is very chunky, very touchy, and very.
Speaking of which, you don't have.
Do it.
You don't have video recording going for this, do you?
No, you don't need to. Can you? There's no way to pause. Is there?
No, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You just dove right in. Oh, I had some music for you to play. But, you know, if I played that music, it would have silenced the video anyway, and so let's just kill this boss. Yeah, push him off the edge.
That does not work, unfortunately.
Ah. What a fun noise. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're not taking nearly as much damage now. One thing you could do is you could get them both down to low health before they separate.
I understand and appreciate your theory.
I know. There's woohoo! There's probably a touch too much going on to have that level of control. I'm worried about them turning into a bunch of. Whoa, boy! Nice, nice. I see you positioning them so they're all on screen. You can see them all coming. No surprises. Just don't want to get too close to the edge.
The other thing is also you have to recognize when they see it's going to be now. That if that wave attack, oh shit!
Yep, you're just making sure you don't hit that defense down, because that, oh boy, that'll combo you real good. Yep.
Now they're all just hanging out over the edge.
Yeah, they're really gonna make you work for it. Yeah.
Shit!
Yep. Nice.
I'm making this boss look so much better than this one is.
It looks hellish. It looks like a nightmare. Okay, but there are only 2 of those big guys left, so you are in a much safer spot.
Keep in mind, one of those is that one is still going to subdivide twice.
Yep, no, it is, but now you will never have 3 guys on screen.
No.
So you are in a very safe spot. Nice. Just good awareness, good spatial awareness. Well done. You are way more than halfway through this boss fight. Yep. You just gotta take one of these guys out and you're home free. Yeah, bully this dude. Jerk. They're in the corner. There's nothing they can do about you. Yeah! Yeah, this is... Sephi's right. This is spatial awareness, the game. That's the whole thing. Is you have to have an awareness stat of 100 to play this game. Forest Lord Soulstone.
This is the other reason you play the popular merchant, is so that you get a much higher chance of all of the bosses dropping their soulstones. Oh, and that one, the last one doesn't subdivide.
Whoa.
And so...
It literally said, whoa.
There are 2 different soulstones. There's ones for the larger ones and ones for the smaller ones.
Forest Lord crushed. Vox, show me a video.
I'm losing my edge to better looking people with better ideas and more talent. They're actually really nice.
Hell yeah, shout out to LCD Sound System.
Oh, I only got 3 of the big ones.
You did not lose your edge there. Not to any of the younger, pretty-looking people who are all really, really nice.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah! Hey, eat them before they go bad. Oh, is that why you got a rotten mushroom in the middle of that fight?
That is possible.
Was that one of them went bad? Cool. Yeah. Whoa. That's a cool, slow-ass elevator. To get you to think about it.
Yeah, I like how slow that one is.
What a romantic little place. Oh.
Oh, I don't have any arrows. Shit. Well, we can still grow the tree. So
Firestone.
That's our first spell stone. And this is a return bottle, which we throw on the ground, and it's a return bottle. What do you think it does?
What were you missing? You didn't have arrows or something?
To get fruits off of the tree that we're about to grow.
Wait, let's hook a rotten fruit at it.
Sure. Try.
Yeah. We're getting oil, right?
Oil fruits, yes.
Okay. Just don't get grabbed by the ghoulie back there.
No, that's a shooter.
Oh, okay.
They're actually identified, like...
We got shooters.
How many times did I roll off from that? A lot.
You are level 35 after that boss fight. Harrison.
Scenario design in this game is so unbelievably good. Like, how you're like, oh, I'm trying to avoid the poison there, so I end up in a situation where I'm in a precarious spot.
You're on the edge with a skeleton
Exactly.
that's right there getting you.
It's really, really meticulous and really good.
Zeffy's, now that it's dead, Zeffy's wondering, is the forest kraken weak to fire like normal slimes?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Yeah, Durant, when you get into that, when you have a strategy that works, you don't really want to walk away from it. Loop.
Those are... Oh, it grows, I think, poison and oil fruits. I think it gave us all poison fruits this time. Huh. Okay.
Unlucky.
Yeah, we're about to get some oil bottles anyway. The other thing is, it lies. I don't think the throw arc is accurate at all. Also, that's an oil fruit.
Oh, okay. Not throwing?
No.
Yay!
Oh. There you go.
I've solved so many problems today.
Hey, good job, man. All right. Let's get the hell out of here.
And before the Gate of Souls. Oh yeah, do you get a Purgatory Stone now or something for that?
We picked it up from the boss in this stuff.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Right here.
Yep. So
Look at that
yeah,
stock ass asset.
where do
Look
we
at
take
that fucking
it?
thing.
The stock ass Chaos Emerald.
We take it here.
Whoa, okay. Search for who? Very vague mission. The Gate of Purgatory. Oh, it's just a big cliff of tombstones. Excuse me.
Yeah, they're definitely going for some. I think Dark Souls 3 was contemporary to this.
I want to ask the rest of chat too. Virals is saying, I don't know how else to explain this. This feels like a PS2 game that I've never heard of, and then suddenly find out people loved it.
Yeah, I think that's because of the visual fidelity.
Yeah.
It plays like that, and it's still wedded to action. It's wedded to action adventure tropes that stopped being popular the moment the PS3 dropped.
You know what that makes this? All of that?
What?
A peak PS3 game. You know that PS3 game that you've never heard of, but people really liked, even though it was a very bizarre and crunchy experience, and no one knows about it or is talking about it because it's trapped on the PS3, which has no games.
I'm so fucking tired of hearing the PlayStations have no games. They just keep saying it until the new one comes out. And it's like,
It's
guys,
the only way that...
It's only ever been remotely true of the PS5.
I only know the PS3 has no games because, what's his name from King of the Hill found out that John Redfield's fucking his wife because the PS3 got no games.
Is it from a YouTube poop?
I think it's from a 4chan post. The PS3 doesn't have any games. Stupid meme. Always in my brain.
Fucking MGS4. Go play that.
First, there's Pixel Junk Eden. Oh. Yeah,
so
Dale.
Whenever
Thank you, Burton Flo. That's
so
a
whenever
Dale
you
bit.
set a new Purgatory Stone, a new guy gets added to home base, and they always get added with this. They tell you that they're there with this glare effect.
Oh! Ah! Death Scythe. I'm Death Scythe, an apprentice of my master, Death. It looks like I was sealed away, but I've been saved thanks to you. Oh, I know, I'll give you this. It might be useful for something. I'm not asking for this in exchange, but could you give me any extra bones you find? Could you just give me all your bones? I'm not asking for free. I'll help you out. But I just want your bones. Just give me the bones.
Oh, and he tells you, it's like, hey, that metal grate over there, which for the record...
What's over there? Oh, this. Okay.
This switch I don't think is ever there. One thing that's really nice that they do is...
Put an arrow there.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can get to it. Oh, weird. I guess I need to have arrows. Anyway. They give you arrows to make up for the ones that you shot, I guess. But
cool. I got some spare bones.
We also now have like a billion.
Bone man.
Oh boy.
Chunky bone and the frame drops are real. Mr. Can't hold no more items. All right. Take my wide load ass to the bone man. How many times have you died? There's kind of a
it's like every 5 items or so he gives you, because he gave us a book too. Culture, know the bow.
This might be a weird stretch, but you know what? There's a flavor here that would be like if Beetlejuice was a children's cartoon. Like all of this, like gothic architecture. I bet there was. I bet there was. Huh?
So you can only insert them into these things.
Wow.
Yeah.
So wait, this is all modular too? You can put those anywhere?
As long as there's one of these to put it in.
Is there... Yeah, can you run out? Is there a reason to be like, I should not plant a forging stone here? No, so that I can save...
Not at home base.
So I can save the slot for something else?
No. At home base, you want to have one of everything, and that's what you get. So you save that guy by beating one boss. He gives you the smithing stone.
Yes.
You beat the next boss, they give you a cooking stone.
Right.
You beat the next boss, they give you a book stone.
And are there more of these out there that you can like hold on to bring to specific spots?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, you can actually set out tents. You can set out housing and bonfire save points and all that sort of stuff. It's very weird.
I'm impressed. That's really impressive.
Oh boy. What a first stream.
Let's go sell these Lord Souls or whatever we do with them.
We're going to keep at least one of them.
Yeah, we got to put one into the book. I want to see what it says for the... I want to see what a boss text says. Prepare all items? Is that to get your forge up?
Yep, because we want it to be at least... So here's the thing. To set magic stones...
You need to be good at forging.
Yeah, so you can do that at like level 1.
Okay.
But to set the larger stones, you need bigger...
What's your sheet say right now about your forge level?
My smithing level is 1. So I can set level 1 soul stones.
And your bone count is now 18.
Right. And actually, speaking of which... You can also separate the inventory by categories.
Nice.
So they've That's one of these little touches that I think is really good, where it's like, oh, hey, so I mean, like, this is the whole inventory.
Yep.
And it's massive and gangly. And you can sort the inventory, but you can also just subdivide it.
Yep, let's take all our stones down to the bottom. The amount of knowledge that you have on how this operates as a game.
And of course, I'm doing like a million actions a minute to
Yes.
make it all happen.
No, I'm seeing you go. You just keep cooking. I'm not gonna get in your way. I did, you know, for the first stream to make sure you slow down. I made sure to get in your way a little bit, but just go for it, dude. It's your time. Your variance is now up to 80%.
I forget what variance is. Where is that?
It's in the middle, and it's right here.
Stability of attack damage increases reliability of attack, stabilizing damage dealt. This would matter a lot more if it's a turn-based game.
So it's okay. The variance of how high or low your attack damage.
Right. So
be.
I guess theoretically speaking, we have a ceiling and floor that's like between 8 and 10.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
That should theoretically be how that works. Oh, I forgot to.
Yep. So it was like 7.9 is your floor. Now your floor is 8.2 out of 10. That's cool. That's cool. Just like Pokemon. It's just like Pokemon.
Actually, remember, if I'm just gonna forgive me, I'm gonna have to dump attack here, but you'll understand later.
Go forth, brave hero. Everyone's so friendly here. Just a bunch of nice guys. Hope they don't turn on you or something. I don't know. Hope they're not all setting you up for some big diabolical scheme at the end. Oh. Oh, jeez. I was making a little joke, but now you've given me silence and it's kind of 50-50. I don't know which side it's on. Alright, I'll keep playing.
They don't all betray you. How about that? I mean, look at them.
That's awesome, and somehow that's worse. I love it. I mean, look at what do you mean by that?
Well, do you trust him?
The guy named Death and Death Scythe?
Those filled with self-initiative and anger in life continue to act violently after death. These skeletons use swords. They jump and slash at you. They move pretty fast. They're always
agitated.
Bowmen who lost their lives continue to shoot their arrows in death until the lives they take equals the arrows they shot. These skeletons carry bows. They attack from a distance with arrows. They are weak in close combat.
Think about that for a second. Hell jelly.
Like to mimic water to enter human bodies, then consume their organs. Oh, also take a look at if you notice this, you can see the soul stone is actually in the center.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Yeah.
They're in there.
They're jellyfish, but they live on land. They attack by tackling and leaping. They melt away when they absorb salt. They have low intelligence.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Oh, we did get both of the boss stones. Good. Oh, never mind. That's
Capture and Demon Eye?
By flying, their field of view widened, but now they look down upon surface creatures. These monsters fly around, catching enemies and items alike. Afterward, they drop them from cliffs and high places. They sometimes carry valuable items. They're pretty cunning. That's the magic helm that I was referring to. Yep. I can't believe how cheap that sold for. Demon Dropping Eye. These monsters transport other monsters. They carry monsters or even bombs near an enemy. The monster being carried doesn't really enjoy it. They aren't gentle enough.
They aren't gentle enough. Be a little nicer. Oh.
They jump out from water to attack. They sometimes sit at the surface to breathe. You can use kick to drag them out and kill them.
Yep, there it is. The forest chief lost his human mind and turned into a monster. Corpulent cannibal, forest kraken. Corpulent cannibal, Shia LaBeouf. He tackles using his enormous body. Also emits shockwaves that spread across the ground, splits when he takes damage. Okay.
So we did not, unfortunately, in spite of having the popular merchant, we did not get a soul stone for the tiny ones. Those tiny ones have their own.
Wow. Oh, that's okay.
It's that kind of game.
Yep. Virals, I knew you'd be all about this monster book. I'm glad you are seeing this. I purposely made a huge stink in the Discord across everywhere that I could to be like, yep, I can't believe we have to play this game right now, to try to draw out as many people as we could. And yeah, no, we've got the right people here. taking the right notes.
Whew. Goodness.
Because there is a blueprint here that is hard to shake once you see it. Did you forget about all the lore in The Void Rains Upon Her Heart? Because it has this much lore.
You know what?
I mean, more than this.
Here's a
Let's be fair.
funny metagaming thing you can do sometimes.
The Void Rains Upon Her Heart took a lot more man hours than this game took to make. And it's not close. I always got the feeling that this is the kind of game that a couple of the guys on like a BlazBlue team or something moonlighted.
Right. I mean, you've always told me that that's your theory.
My theory is that there was just like a couple dudes, or maybe one dude that moonlighted and made this game in their off hours, and then pitched it to the team and was like, "All right, yeah, let's do this. Let's finish it off." They made a good prototype or something.
I'm gonna make a problem here.
And that is all we're hearing, right? We're done with background music.
I am so done with it.
We will bring our own after this.
I mean, I think it's fair to say, based on what you've heard, that it's like, are you convinced at all that that music was composed for this game?
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's it's fine. It's, you know, it's whatever. It's fantasy music, but like, I just, you know. Ugh.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, what a game.
Steffi's like, I wish this was open source. I want to fix the bugs. I want to make it cleaner. I don't wish that upon you. I'm glad they didn't make it open source so you didn't have to do that. I just, not because of like you could make this game better. I know you can. I just don't want anyone to have to open Unity and look at the code of this game because I'm sure it's a nightmare. Mm-hmm. I'm just sure of it.
Well, I mean, they already tried to fix it once, and by all accounts, they just made it worse.
Yeah, it sounds like that Reborn version is
not good.
Yeah, for it, I don't wish Unity upon anyone. Fred, you work in Unity regularly,
and keep in mind, this, I mean, if I remember correctly, and yes, the fire from the save point will set you on fire.
That's amazing. With a save point that can kill you.
Don't die. Dying saves.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Look at him go. Look at him go.
You just attack infinitely because you don't ever run out of stamina in this area.
Okay, that's pretty.
You want to see something funny?
Oh, I've got a... Oh, there's a... Oh, I didn't know there was a light and a heavy attack. I was missing that detail.
Yeah, that'll... the aerial fist.
You're not doing enough unarmed runs of this game.
I think I'm doing plenty. Can I show you something goofy?
Oh, yeah.
So obviously there's the coyote hop.
Yep.
Which is like really generous.
Right.
Really generous. You can also extend the range of it.
Oh, you can roll into it.
Yeah, you have to like complete a full rotation before you exit the ledge for it to work, I think. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's clever. Hey, what's going on with our merchant's visor here? When you roll, he puts the visor down. Or when you shield, he puts the visor down.
Oh yeah, so it's like it's like going into combat mode.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really cute. Zephy says when you enter a new area in the Reborn version of this game, the first item that you throw drops at your fist rather than actually being thrown. That means that if you throw a bomb when entering a new area, you will blow yourself up.
Now, if you drop the bomb rather than throw it first, does it solve that problem? Now, for the record, I did not have
it drops at your feet. Sorry, your feet, not your fist. Yeah. Same diff.
I did not have that problem on console, but I would have to imagine that different console ports of this game are magical. You know?
Yeah. Yep. Throw an egg.
Oh, goodness. I mean, we've only been on the air for 3.5 hours, and I'm spent.
Can you throw an egg and slip on it? Because you told me that I could throw an egg on the ground.
You can throw an egg on the ground and slip on it.
And slip on it.
And we have a save file, so we don't have to worry about it.
Unless this kills you. Big yolk. Wow, that was all your potions.
It was some of my potions.
Oh no, okay, so it was a random selection of your potions. And your
also
sword.
takes random stuff out of your inventory.
And so if a fire potion fell out, you would start burning. Which could then in turn burn your
death contracts.
Your death contracts that are made of paper.
And if you were covered
or burn
in oil,
your ice fruit.
Well, if you were covered in oil, you would also just like burn to death instantly. Because there's like, okay, so here's the thing. So you
Can you use that on other enemies?
Fire sources, and you take very minimal damage.
Yeah,
you just take first-degree burns. If you're covered in oil,
yeah, let's
back up the save.
Okay. Let's see if this part works. Oh, I did it again. There's our save from tonight.
So if you eat the oil fruit, you're now covered in oil.
Yep,
then
for 28 seconds.
Oh,
you're safe.
That's weird.
They won't let you do that here. Jump in the fire here.
Oh yeah, and you are now hit. Okay, so you don't instantly burn to death, but so now you are actually burned, which means this fire is going to keep doing poison-esque damage on you.
Oh.
For the duration of the burn. And oh wow!
Can you try to pick up what's the meat doing in your inventory right now?
Huh?
Can you put meat in your inventory and?
It's not going to cook it in meat by doing it.
Darn.
Look, they didn't think of everything.
I'm just playing around with the space. I don't expect them to. Yeah. Now you're recovered from your burn. Amazing.
Love the book turn.
Well, where does that leave us, man?
Well, the next time we do this, I'm going to go grab some more arrows, and we're going to go confront the
level 2,
the demon castle area. And you'll have noticed by now the rhythm that so we went to a forest, and then we went to a different forest, which is where the boss was.
Right. Okay.
So that's how it happens. Is that there's typically it's like there's a themed area, and then there's an extension on that themed area, which is where the boss actually is.
Gotcha.
This will complexify as we go throughout the game.
Okay. Hell of a run today.
Yeah, we got a lot done.
Clean stream.
In spite of 2 deaths, with 2 deaths, we still beat the first boss within 3.5 hours, which is a good, especially considering that we're just like, I'm not like speed running this or anything. We're moving at a relatively casual pace. This is not like when I did like the video walkthrough where I'm like pounding through it and like explaining every little fucking thing that I do.
Where's the video walkthrough?
It's on my YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, the first one still was pretty usable, and it's still up there. I just never finished the project.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Zeffy says I was I already sent a video of throwing a bomb in Reborn in the Discord a while ago. Yep.
Well, if you wanted to see that, you'd have to join the Inferno Climber Discord.
Yeah. I'm swallowing so much pride. I'm full. I'm choking on the ride.
Oh my god.
Let's see who's live.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see who's live. Let's see whose day we can make better by hanging out with them. Zephs, I appreciate the follow. Thank you. I'm so glad that you were here tonight. It made a very good stream. And I'm really glad that we get to do this next week again. I'm not, after this, now that I've gotten it all out of my system, next week, it's going to be a celebration. We're going to play this game so hard.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm already enjoying it quite a lot. And here's the other thing. I mean, you weren't playing it, but you're observing, it's like, what this game has, it's draining. You know, it's like, it pulls, it requires so much of it requires such patience and so much of your attention. And this is probably what other people like about other Souls games, but that just has never worked for me.
Right.
You know, it's just like, it's such a thoroughly satisfying experience because there's so many different mechanics going on, and you have to be paying attention to all of it as much as possible.